love it, you know I'm crazy. So go ahead and drink up. I'm so glad we got to link up. Taking that off me. Yeah. I got the plug, I made the coffee green. Talking late night, boy.
Hey y'all, what's up? I want to apologize for my tardiness. I am running late, but I was over there watching Janae's interview with Nick at Night. Shout out to Nick at Night, y'all. I don't know. I tried to donate to their channel tonight, and they kicked me back out. I don't know what was going on, but shout out to Nick at Night. We did an interview with Janae over there. Very interesting interview to say the least. What's up, y'all? What's up? Come on in the room. Welcome. I am your girl, Sister Girl, and welcome to the Moo Moo Room. Unicorn in human form, one of my favorite mods. Welcome to the Moo Moo Room. Take a seat. Hit that like button and enjoy the show. Y'all, come on in. We gonna get into it. As soon as everybody is in the room, we is gonna get into it. You know how we do. We try to come on in. Please, even if you don't want to speak, please hit that like button as you come in the room. And that is just as well as speaking in the chat for me, y'all. Hit that like button so that we can get into it. And wrong one, y'all. Wrong one. Hold on. Come on in the room. I am your host, Sister Girl, and welcome to the Moo Moo Room. We are going to be getting started in 1 second. 1 second, we will be getting started. But welcome. Give me 1 minute. Come on in the room. We are going to get started. I'm trying to, y'all know, Sister Girl really don't start until we get to that 5-minute mark. So I'm just going to let you come on in. If you come in, if you hit that like button, it'll let people know we're in the algorithm. It'll help get your girl in the algorithm. Please. Welcome everybody from Instagram. Welcome. I'm not Instagram, y'all, child. It's been a long day. Welcome everybody from Twitter. Welcome everybody from over there at Facebook. Welcome everybody from Twitch. And of course, welcome everybody from Facebook. Okay, we are streaming on all 4 platforms today. We are not streaming on Sister Girl in the Moo Moo Room just because I'm saving some exclusive content for Sister Girl in the Moo Moo Room. But we will be, mostly we're just been over here, y'all. So come on in the room. Come on in, everybody. Come on in. I just watched the interview with Nick at Night and Janae. A very good interview. Very interesting interview. Very good. So I'm going to drop the link early. So as you come in the room, as you feel like you want to hit that link, if you want to talk, if you got something to say, we've been on it since the trial, y'all. So please make sure you go back and watch the other videos. If you ain't got nothing to do, if you working out or something, put them in your ear, baby, and just listen. Listen to what's going on. Listen to your tea and everything. I want to say again, shout out to Nick at Night. She covered it. She's been getting the interviews with the other people. Now, some people don't like her personally. I don't know her. I don't know anything about her. I just really started following her when she started covering this trial. So I don't know anything prior to her covering this trial or anything else about her. So I just want to put that out there. All I know is her covering the trial and her having the interviews with the victims and the ex members of Carbon Nation. Okay, so and I have to honestly say, this interview she just had, she actually just ended the interview right before I came on. So it was actually a really good interview, y'all. It was really very informative. I'll put it that way. Okay. Yes, unicorn. Yeah, she just interviewed her a few minutes ago. It was a very good interview. Very informative, very respectful. She was very respectful and very because you got to be careful when you're interviewing, victims and stuff like that. But I think it was a very tasteful interview. It was very she was very compassion. She had compassion for her. She had empathy for her. Um, I don't, I mean, I just think she's seen her as a victim, and she conducted the interview in that manner. So I think it was a very respectful interview, in my humble opinion. You know what I'm saying? So that was that. So before we get, because once we dive into nature board, we don't come out. But when we talk cultish behavior, and we talk, we look at it because it's so, like, we think cult, and we think a lot of people, we think, they're following this person is one person and a lot of people or whatever. But we have to also think about cultish behavior and the the form of just people, like, people can idolize something so much that it become very cultish, which, okay, put us in uh okay, let me show y'all this, because y'all know sister girl like to deal in we like to read around here. I tell y'all all the time, reading is fundamental. Okay, cult is a term. Okay, a system of religious variations in devotion directed toward a particular figure or object. A relatively small group of people having religious beliefs or practices regarded by others as a strange or sinister. Okay, we got to listen to this, say regarded by others as strange or sinister. Okay, a misplace of excessive admiration for a particular person or thing, a cult of personality surrounding the leader. That's where we're going to be kind of talking about tonight. A person or thing that is popular or fashionable, especially among a particular section of society. A cult film. Okay, so like I said, y'all, just Google, it's not that hard. So we're gonna talk about we're gonna get into Miss Krishan Rock, okay? So today Krishan Rocks takes to her IG live. And she takes to her IG live with this story. And I'm not gonna look allegedly, and I'm gonna say allegedly loosely. And we're just this is our first subject tonight, y'all. Okay, so this is our first subject tonight. Okay, so allegedly She claimed that Blue Daddy was allegedly robbed, and somebody pointed a bang bang, had him at a bang bang, um had pointed a bang bang at him, and that he came in and he told them about it, and that they were sitting outside and she felt like they were trying to rob allegedly rob Blueface house. Now this is what she came on live and said. Now y'all, I'm gonna tell you this because I was recording it so I could download it on something. And sister girl, y'all forgot she was recording. Well, I started doing other stuff, so I didn't really so we gonna go through. Let me see, let me get the edited. Let me try to see if I can pull it up real quick. So that was her story today. Hold on, y'all. That's Stunner Girl. Hold on. Between her and Krishan. Hold on. Okay. Give me 1 second. So, okay. Here we go. Cause I didn't say it, she said it. That's why I gotta bring the proof. Now I ain't have time to edit this video or anything. I was gonna put it all out as a video or whatever, but I ain't had time to do all that, y'all. So we just gonna listen to what she had to say.
I can't be held at gunpoint. Not on no big. And it's so crazy because it's like I think God just kept them out front for real. Because they panicked when they didn't get what they got. They left. They ran away. Nobody got shot or nothing, but oh my God, we got cameras. That's the crazy thing. Let me show you. They did this shit on camera. We got cameras right there. Everything. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what's going on. It's too much. In my opinion, I think it's the same people. Cause it's not the first time I guess niggas that came up in here with some guns. Trying to like, you know, do whatever they can get. But that shit is that's weak as fuck. To them whoever it is, y'all. You know why I say it's weak as fuck? Cause whatever you trying to take is not yours, my nigga. So keep that stealing that shit over there. You know, like go get some fucking money before you get the look. You know what I'm saying? I woke up. Look, this is how I woke up. Let me show you. This is exactly what happened. So I'm in the studio all fucking night. Remind you, my session ain't until I was ready to go to sleep. So my session ain't until like 3:30, 4 o'clock. You feel me? 4 a.m. I'm laying on the couch and shit.
Unicorn, you already know. She always talking about some. I don't know what really happened, but she get to talking, telling the story. I don't know if this is for publicity, y'all. Look, I tell y'all, it be like the little boy that cried wolf with Krishan. It be like the little boy that cried wolf, and I hate to be like that. But you know how you know how you had a one friend or your one loved one cousin, somebody Like, as soon as they start telling a story, you be like, is they lying? Like, you be trying to like put the story together for them because you don't know if they lying or not. And then see, she don't be having nobody there to like help coach her stories. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how you be like, so then, oh, so like, yeah, like when such and such, you know, oh, so yeah. See, she don't have nobody that be doing that, so she be trying to get all her own stories together, and her just stories together don't be coming together. And I mean, I don't know if it really happened. I don't know if it did. I don't know if it didn't. I'm just saying this, okay? She, she be crocheting. And it's like, okay, is you doing this now so people will be like, oh my God, you are so, you know, or what is going on? Because, okay, this is the thing. They been knew Blue was gone. I mean, everybody on the internet know Blue been gone since January. Blue been locked up. They won't let him out until January. Okay. And we already know, and like you said, Blue was only gonna be gone for a few months, so it wasn't no big thing. So I'm like, why all of a sudden they like when Blue closer to getting out, all of a sudden they gonna come in and they gonna blow up the spot. I mean, make it make sense. They been knew you was there. They been knew what was going on. And if y'all got cameras and everything, I mean, what is the thing? And what was the purpose for you? And this is what I'm saying when we talk about everything, anything for clout and everything being for clout. What was the purpose, girl, of you coming up here and telling us that they trying to break in Blue House again? And we know it wasn't the first time. So, I mean, I'm just trying to see what was the thing. You said, oh my God, these little things. Hey, G Pal. Hey, sis. You said, did you want? No, I didn't. I didn't, y'all. I've been in the streets all day. Okay. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, I like now they're like the busiest days for me because my kids, they're homeschooled, so they go to homeschool PE, and each one of them go at a different time, and so because they're all different ages, and so they're in different age slots. So I spend like 4 hours at the gym. So I might work out like an hour and a half to 2 hours, and then the other 2 hours I'm just kind of making it do what it do, and then we eat lunch, then we come, you know, so it just be a long day for me. So I didn't get a chance to watch it, but I know I'm gonna go back and watch it because I'm very interested to see what happens. But no, ma'am. He said, "Hey, Azzy, hey, G Pal." I said, "I don't believe nothing she said." That's the thing, though. Um, Something is happening to my Facebook. That's the thing, though. I don't think she. I don't know what's going on. That's the thing, though, unicorn. I'm at that point too. I'm like, I don't believe hardly nothing she say at this point. At this point, I'm like, girl, is you? I don't be doing that. She be telling the truth or be lying. To be honest, you know what I'm saying? Because Krishan, she just, it's just so convenient. It's just so convenient. You was arguing with Carlissa, then all of a sudden somebody gonna jump on Daddy Blue and try to beat up and pull a pow pow out on Daddy Blue while he trying to get to his car and try to rob Daddy Blue. Child. But let me. Oh, Janae is live, so let's go see what Janae is talking about, y'all. Let's see what Janae talking about.
Stay tuned for that. We are knocking these interviews out the park. I'll be checking it out. Awesome. Okay, thanks. Of course. And I just want to say for those who were on her live and was showing me so much support and love, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much because I mean it's been a journey. It's been a long road, a long journey, but and I'm still on it. I'm still on this journey, but I want to say that I am proud of myself and I can see that a lot of people do see the light in me and see, you know, that I am growing and evolving. So thank you so much for those who have supported me. Hey haters, you're just gonna hate anyway, so it's okay, you know, just hate somewhere else maybe, you know. But I am, yeah, it is past Zuzu's bedtime, and she's gonna go back to bed after I decompress and take off my makeup and my hair and stuff. But thank y'all. I just want to say thank y'all so much for those who were on Nika Knight's page and like showing so much love. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Thank you so much for the love right now. So go ahead and check out that interview. Stay tuned for the interview tomorrow. The link is going to be in the story. Okay. So I will see y'all tomorrow at DJ Genesis YouTube page. And we're going to go ahead and end it for the night. Okay. Say bye-bye, Zuli. See you later. See y'all. I'll definitely text y'all later, and hit me in the inbox. Oh, hit me in the inbox if you want to get a pre-order for my book. Sorry, brain fart. Pre-order for my book, Lesson Learned. A lot of jewels, a lot of gems is in this book. You won't regret it if you get it. Okay, you have an option to get a candle and a book, or just the book signed. Okay, peace, love, and light, y'all. Thank y'all so much. Have a wonderful night. I will see y'all tomorrow. I love you. Peace.
So that was her live, y'all. We got in on the end of it. I didn't see she was live until I went over here because I was going over here to show y'all this. But anyway, so this is Krishan and Junior playing.
He's so cute.
So,
Big cash, whipping in the front, come through with a big dash, big crash, neck and a big flash, pretty in the face, so I'm in a big ass.
Yo, I like this song.
Big cash, whipping in the front.
child, Body Lachey need to cut it out.
Hey,
Body
friend.
Lachey need to cut it out. She is getting
Okay,
on
we
my
got the
last
press and
nerve.
seal.
But anyways, let's
Wait a
go
minute,
back
you got
to
the wording on it.
they done threw me off, child. They done threw me off. Her coming up there done threw me off. But hold on, y'all. Let me see where y'all at. Hey Dre. He said, I think rock is being rock, which hurts her image sometimes, telling what's going on in her world. That's what I'm saying. Like all of a sudden, why is you telling us about what is going on with at Blue House? But she about to tell a story, and the story just seemed like I feel like my 4-year-old grandbaby could give me a better story than this. Cause I'm just like, what in the world? What in the world had happened? So I heard that Blue and Wag had words, so we don't know what is going on behind the scenes. Okay. I mean, that would explain why we haven't heard from him or Wag. Exactly. Okay. You good, baby. You're good. You said, isn't DJ Genesis Jack's old friend? G Pow. That's what I thought. But shit, do Jag even have friends? On some real deal Holyfield. Do Jag even have friends? And then I was watching the Solar. Now y'all remember when Jag had went cray and they had took her to admitted her to the mental hospital because she was up and clowning in the parking lot, and she had took her baby ashes and all that stuff and was putting them all over her body and stuff like that. Y'all remember that? Well, allegedly, Solar had said on his interview, and because they had asked him why was he doing it, and he said because that was some kind of love spell that she was supposed to allegedly been putting on him, allegedly, so that he could fall in love with her. and he counteracted the love spell. So he had to do everything she was doing to counteract the love spell. Y'all remember that? That was, oh, I was like, yeah, I was watching it, right? I was like, this is not funny because it was really sad. But it's funny because I'm watching everything. She's talking. Y'all remember because she was in the car. They was in the car, and she was talking, and she was just like, I don't know. You can see her spiraling, right? And I'm like, Jag's about to spiral out of control. She's about to just really spiral out of control. Then the next thing you knew, I see her grab that box of ashes, and I said, "Wait a minute, oh wait a minute!" And then he started doing it. I was like, "Wait a minute, what kind of?" Where I was like, "This has got to be fake. This has got to be fake. Like, if she could not possibly be going this crazy." But y'all got to remember, she had just came back from and two, she had just came back from down there under that creek over there by that water, messing around with them people. And you know how that do. And then I was like, why is he doing it? Like, why the hell is like that ain't his son? Like, why would you be yeah, this is what I'm like the hell I have always but see, I never, watched Solar's full interview, right? I with real life street stars or something like that. I had never watched Solar's full interview with real life street smart. But then when I watched it, I was like, and then he was like, she was doing some she was trying to do some love spell on me, and I was trying to counteract the love spell. And I'm just like, but then what made me go back and watch the whole interview is because I watched the whole interview of Shaka Zulu, and he was talking about the fact that Solar hadn't even known Jaguar but like 48 hours to 72 hours before he left and went on the road with her. And I was like, what the heck? And then I said, so let me go watch it and see what he had to say. And I said, wait a minute. This was, and y'all, I lied to you not. I said this back then. I said, these is two cuckoo birds in a nest. Like, they is sitting up here just doing some real crazy stuff. Like, this is real horrible. So I just happen to you know me, y'all know I have to go back and try to research some stuff and watch some stuff and get to know and try to understand and try to comprehend some stuff. And y'all know we've been breaking nature down, boy down. We've been starting with, well, we started with him a little bit before 2017, but we really been just really like, we're still kind of, because a lot of people didn't know who he was and still don't know who he was. They just know that he just got sentenced to 100 years for a grapefruit charge. You know what I'm saying? So that's about the most a lot of people know about him, and that he's supposed to have led a cult. But they're like, they don't really know like a lot of details. So that's why we're kind of like digging into everybody's business, because that's what we do over here in the Moo Moo Room. We like to dig into people's business up over here. You know what I'm saying? So that's just, what we was over here doing. DJ Jen is cool with Shaka. Who cool with Janae? But the thing is, like she says, she's trying to rebrand herself. She doesn't really want. She claims she don't really want to be fooled up with them. She don't. She do. They asked her how she felt about how Velvet talked about her in the closing arguments. Did y'all hear that? Okay, we're gonna watch the closing arguments, y'all. So y'all can hear the closing arguments, the victim statement. When you know how when they do the sentencing, they play the victim statement. So we gonna get into that. But first, let us finish letting Krishan tell this lie about what happened at Blueface house. We gonna let her finish telling her. I ain't gonna say the girl lying because I don't know if it really happened or not. But she just do cry a lot of she do cry. She just, oh, she's just the little girl that cry wolf all the time. I just don't be knowing what to believe. She's just like that one cousin that come over and you be like, is this heifer gonna lie or she gonna tell the truth? Or she tell you something and then you gotta go back and ask somebody else because you just be like, nah, nah, nah. You know, like she one of them cousins. You know what I'm saying? That you gotta go back and verify their story. So I'm gonna say this: this allegedly word on the curb. I don't know how true this is. This is what she is saying. I ain't saying it. This is coming out of her mouth. That's why I'm playing her live so you can hear it out of her mouth. Okay, okay. Here we go.
Me and the baby. And Marsha's here because she was watching the baby while I was in the studio. So when the dad came, he went out and he was yelling and shit. So Marsha went to go check to see what the fuck he was yelling about. Marsh got a she like her showing ain't some niggas that had grandpa at the fucking what like what did they come in? Like I'm confused. Just woke up confused. Like they slashed his tires. I'm like, how do they know he go to work that early in the morning? Like, would they be watching us or something?
Why did she peek in that big old camera like that? Why did she peek in the camera like that though? Is she trying to read the comments to see who believes in the story? It's the peek in the camera from me. Yeah, I don't know. Yes, I need to make that a dang on a little meme or something. Why did she come from around that damn phone and peek like like if she was trying to see if we believe in her or not. She was trying to see if we thought she was telling a lie or not. Whoo, child. See, I'm a mother. I watch mannerisms. Okay, like I'll tell you, it's five young women. We got five young ladies, five young princes. And baby, the queen always see it. But the way she came and peeked around that damn corner into that phone, that that Krishan is a piece of work. She is too hilarious to me, y'all. That just tickled me. That just tickled me. I just had to say something because it just really tickled me. But let her finish telling her story, child.
I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what that was. I don't. I wish I did. But it's so funny because I've been on my prayer and shit, so the fact that it didn't come like to the door. I mean it was out front in the little driveway, that's close enough. Like I'm thinking like after they did that they would run up in here, but I'm glad it didn't get that ugly because it's like But that's crazy. I can't be around none of that shit. I already got too many fucking. You feel me? Last thing I need is a self-defense type of situation going on. Like, I ain't finna be playing with nobody. Y'all like showing me. I'm not showing y'all shit. I'm only going live for the motherfuckers that don't give a fuck about me having a motherfucking kid in this bitch. Like, you don't get no cool points. Next time they come, their car gonna blow up. Hopefully. What's wrong, Pumpkin Boo? But that shit was weird, you know? That shit was really weird.
Now, one thing we can know for sure, Junior is a brat. Junior's spoiled. Junior held a lot. I think Junior held
They
an awful lot.
probably was in the car watching and waiting. Right? Like, he just be popping it. So, and just waiting. I don't think they think that people know that they. I think it's either they've been watching and they didn't think nobody was gonna be out front, but they had to know if somebody was gonna be out front because
Yeah, I think her camera stops here. Hold on, let me see. And I think she comes back on. Hold on. Yeah, I think her camera freezes.
what their attempt was. Like the time.
I told you I didn't have time to edit this, so I'm gonna show y'all. Told y'all.
His was slashed up. Blueface Fall would come in like, hey, like I just was held at gunpoint just now, and I was just like, what the fuck? What did they do? He like, they peeled off once they found out he had nothing on me. I'm like, out front, and then Marshall's like, yeah, I heard a lot of yelling and shit. So then I'm still kind of in shock because I'm on the couch. I'm right 3 feet away from the door. Like, you feel me? And I got the baby with me and all that. So I ended up never making it upstairs because I was so tired from my studio session last night. But yeah, I guess they but it got to be the same people, bro. On God, because how many times they got away? Every time. And it's so weird because that's a life or death situation. So to be in this type of situation or like this type of environment, it's kind of annoying. Like, this is probably one of the most times like I ever felt like, okay, like I don't care to be famous for this shit. Like, and then I don't want to say too much on the camera, but
Now she talking about she don't want to say too much, but she done already told about what. You done already said you think it's the other person. You said this ain't the first time they done did it. You saying all this, but you know what? I don't really want to say too much. And they heard him. They had Papa Blue and Pop Out Point, but I don't want to say too much. But I ain't saying too much though. And then me and the baby was laying on the couch, but I don't want to say too much. And then Mar said she heard them out there arguing, but I ain't saying nothing. I ain't gonna say too much. Girl, you done already told everything that happened. Like you done gave us a play by play. I hope you gave the same play by play to the popo. Cause you know y'all always be hollering now when an incident happened, and then people be like, well, dang, it wasn't a police report, or it wasn't nothing to file. Y'all always be like, we don't do police stuff. We don't do police stuff. But didn't you just say you was scared and your baby was there? Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Ain't they job to protect and to serve? Okay, so protect me and serve me. All right. And so that's what I would have done. I'm just saying. But we gonna let her tell her side of what happened.
And it's so weird because my heart wasn't. But you know how when you scared and your heart pounding and shit, my shit wasn't. And that's the scary part. Like when that shit was going on, nobody like I didn't feel no fear in my heart. I was scared for them. That's how I felt. Like I was scared for them. You know, worst come to worst, yeah, my son. That's all I'm thinking about right now. Like, but I ain't scared for his safety either because I know what I'm gonna do for my. I'm gonna do what I gotta do for my little baby. Like I ain't gonna hold you, but it's like when shit happen like that, you don't get scared. You go into survival mode. It's so unfortunate because so now they got, you know, cops on standby at the gate, all type of shit. Like now we got like security, like, but I don't get it. I don't get it. I really don't get it. I don't even know how to speak on shit like that. Like, all I know is this some crazy shit.
I just want y'all to look at Krishan eyes, okay? Now she don't look like she's such a pretty girl, but her eyes a little special. You know what I'm saying? That little, her eyes a little special. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say that, and I'm gonna leave it alone. That's it. Unicorns, in my opinion, something happened, but Rock has a tendency to embellish her stories. Remember when when what happened between her and Petey when they were arguing in the car? I know, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm like, it's her story. And I believe because she never can keep a story, like it never can stay in a flow. Like she started telling her story, then she be like, I don't, So I mean, it was like, I don't know why they keep doing that, and see, it was okay. See, what had happened was, and then Blue. And then when Blue called, I had told Blue that what had happened was, and then Blue said that he was gonna talk to and then Big Homie said that Big Homie was the. That's how she tell her damn stories, and you be like, what the hell is you talking about, Krishan? So you never can get a true story out of her. I just don't know. Hey, Mama G. So you never can get a clear and precise story out of Krishan. It's always like a roundabout, down the hoop, through the lane story. Like you can't never just be like, yeah, that's right, that's it, but okay. let's go down this because I always say this. Okay, she was like what 19, about to turn 20 when COVID hit. Okay, because her birthday is on Tuesday. I think Tuesday she'll be 24. So she was about 19, 20ish when COVID hit. Okay, so when COVID hit, she was and then we gotta remember she that 2000 baby. Y'all, I don't know about y'all, but I feel like when we was having our babies in 2000, see, mine was a little bit different. Mine was a little bit different because I almost had him at home. So and I had him on Saturday. They only kept us in the hospital a few hours. I think I was in the hospital about maybe 6, 7 hours, 8 hours at the max, and I was going home with my baby. So they ain't really had time to do whatever they needed to do to him. But I feel like, and this is just in my humble opinion, and don't none of my little young homegirls and homeboys get mad at me. I just feel like they just lost something, okay? Because then it was like they was in their 18, 19, and then the world shut down. Half of them was just graduating high school. Half of them couldn't even have a high school graduation because the world had shut down. Half of them didn't even know nothing. And she was in that majority going to school online, trying to be somebody, trying to do something. And her mind just did not function like it's supposed to. Now she's coming out of her Jordan year, going into her pre-grown year, that year 24. So maybe she'll start brightening up a little bit. But I ain't gonna say she a dull yellow. I'm gonna just say she a yellow. She ain't a bright yellow. She a yellow. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like she got a little hustle. She got a lot of hustle in her, but she don't have know where to properly put all her energy at all times. That's just me and my humble opinion. Okay. Now, there has been research that has surfaced about everybody talking about that they is a part of the Illuminati. Okay, that's what allegedly, y'all. Word on the curb. Now I done had my ear to the streets. Okay, I done had my ear to the streets, and that's what they've been saying. Now I said, y'all know what I said when she got that big dumb tattoo on her face. I said, okay, y'all, this right here shows us a lot about her. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And I told y'all when she said, look, y'all got to listen to her context clues because she's not smart enough not to say it. She's smart enough to do what they say, as far as if they say, you don't say this, you don't say that, you don't drop this name, you don't drop that name. But y'all don't think that it's interesting that she dropped P. Diddy name when she got into it with Zeus, and she talked about going to the party and going outside back and da-da-da-da-da. She was letting them know, keep my name out your mouth before I start talking. Do you understand what I'm saying? And because she was letting them know that, you see how that was like, You see, Limbo never addressed it. He never said she was lying. Did he ever say the girl was lying about him getting imped, slapped? He was getting simped, slapped by Diddy Doodle Dope. He was getting he got slapped by Diddy Doodle Dope. I don't believe he did it. You know what I'm saying? But I believe it. And then, like I was telling y'all, what is the difference, again, between what Linwell is doing over there on Zeus Network and all these other cultish behaviors out here? Because Zeus Network is a cult. Zeus Network, you got to fight to get in. You got to fight to keep your spot. You got to sleep with the boss to make money. I'm just saying. He's just a glorified nature boy, if you ask me. If you ask me, you ain't asked me. So, if you ain't asked me, you ain't asked me. But I'm just saying, if you would ask me, okay, I would say he's just a glorified nature boy. That's, I mean, that's just me. That's just me. But let's let her finish telling her story, and then we're gonna get on to our nature boy content, so we can get up out of here. I ain't gonna be hanging out with y'all all night tonight. Okay, we gonna finish her. We should be finishing her in the next 10 minutes. We're gonna do an hour of nature boy content tonight, and then we'll be back again tomorrow. Cause y'all, we gotta break this down, cause maybe this gonna help somebody. Okay, so we gotta make sure we breaking it down. So we're gonna finish up our Krishan Rock content, and then we're gonna go into our Nature Boy content, and that's where we at. Like I said, I have dropped the link. If anybody want to come up, if you want to come up and talk about the Krishan, if you want to come and talk about Nature Boy, we can. But I'm just gonna say this. And this is just in my home. And I've been on here, I've been out here a long time. I was out here before the internet. And I come from the hood, okay? I come from the streets. I'm very street smart, okay? And I'm just saying, it ain't no difference. It ain't no difference. It's just different players in the game, okay? And it's how they do it. The difference between him is he's so smooth with it, and he putting them out front to make a butthole out they self, whereas Nature Boy was out front making a butthole, and they was being his little imps, okay? And they was worshiping him. See, what he does is he lemon pepper as what's her name, call him Natalie Chincheck Nunn. Yeah, Natalie Chincheck Nunn, as she would call him, lemon pepper stepper, and you were stepping in lemon pepper too. So I'm just saying, I don't know. Well, don't act like what what I do, G Pal. What I do, what I do, what I do. I'm just saying, I'm just looking at the network in a whole, okay? And we're talking about just cultish behavior and how things happen. And as you can see, I'm just saying, look at Scotty. And I want you to look at Scotty, and I want you to look at Carbonation. Okay, we gonna. If we can line the baddies up, and we can line them sisters up for combination, and I bet you can find one and one. I bet you can find one and one. We got the Natalie Nunn. We got the Scotty. We got the who else is now we got Animac. We got what's that girl name? Jayla. Jayla don't even be on baddies like that, but Jayla is always in the mix. Jayla was over there in Dubai. Huh. We got DJ Sky. Come on now. I'm just saying, G-Pal. I'm just saying, sis. Then we look over, we got Malia, we got Ifru, we got what's the other one name? Oh my God, why is her what's her name? Aya. We got what's that? Why is her name drawing a blank? I'm looking at her face. Y'all help me in the chat if y'all they still over there. This is I'm just saying. And they worship, and them baddies worship Limo, because first of all, to somebody that ain't never, for them, some of them ain't never had nothing, okay? They ain't never had a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of, okay? Some of them were living off of $5 $5 foot longs and the $5 bags at Wendy's. Okay, so they ain't never had nothing. Now they got a little bit of change. They got a little Fendi purse. You know, he done bought them little Fendi purses, little Louis Vuitton purses, little all. He take care of them. You seen how they all had little bags. He done got them Fashion Nova deals. He done got them legalized their marijuana businesses. He done did all this stuff to them. I mean, what's the difference? Didn't they just say they was all entrepreneurs in carbonation? I'm just saying, don't shoot the messenger. I'm just saying, I'm just some food for thought. Just things that make you go, things that make you go, That's something that make me go, things that make you go, It's just something that make me go, that's all I'm saying, y'all. So, let's let Krishan finish, and then we gonna get on to our little content.
I'm just saying, and then the house hot, so not like that, but the whole neighborhood was on the watch for that little car they was in. I mean, thanks for making us aware of what we gotta be aware of, but I don't think they know that. I don't know. Some people just be prepared for shit like that. Like, I'm just saying, like, be careful going to somebody's house unannounced, thinking you finna take something. And the only thing you finna do is take yourself out of the situation by a life, death, and experience. And it's so unfortunate for you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't even on here popping it. I'm not on here scared. I'm not on here crying. I'm kind of irritated for real, because it's like, so when the cops and shit was called, they said what they could do, what they're doing. They looked at the footage, They know what they're, whatever. They're gonna be on the all that other shit. Like, what is wrong with y'all? Like, yeah, that shit do make you, like, as a mom, that shit do make you, I shouldn't say scared. As a mom, you can be scared all you want, but I can't be scared. My baby father not here. Only thing I can act like is, like, I'll be ready when they come back. Like, you feel me? I don't know what this is. I don't know who they are. I don't know why this is happening, but I have a son to protect, so you feel me? So but I don't know. I just think it's fucking weird how this shit happened 4 a.m. in the morning, like 5 a.m. in the morning. I say 4 a.m. because I remember me just ending my session around 4. And then I go on the couch. I just lay there. At like 5, 6 a.m., I hear the dad like leaving out the front door. But I heard commotion, but not really. I was still asleep on the couch. So March went in like, Krishan, I'm like, what? So they both come in like, can't breathe, out of breath, just explaining what happened from start to finish. And I'm just sitting on the couch like, what the fuck? What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Because the people who ever did it, what if I was the ones that did it to them? You feel me? Like, That's not a good feeling when somebody out to get what you got, like for no reason. You didn't work for this shit. Go get it. You feel me? Like, go get it. I wish I was capping about what happened. Y'all like whoopty whoopty whoop. What? I wasn't even gonna go live and say something about it, but I'm like, fuck that. Y'all niggas need to stop coming back to me. What's the matter? He's so cute. But what you talking about? No weapon formed against us shall prosper in Jesus' name. Amen. Tell him the prayer go all the way down to the gate. I want to play this song for you. What is so funny? What is so funny? But I'm about to get off of here and do this little game I like to do with the baby. He's like in a goofy mode. It's like this little piano foot thingy I got him that he can kick. He loves it. He be kicking and kicking and kicking. Hey, baby. Hey. He's so handsome. Oh, why you so laughing? He's so like giggly right now. Hey. What's so funny? Huh? So cute. He's so handsome. Yeah, he yells when he want to get up. Blah 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 blah. Bye, y'all.
hit the wrong thing. I accidentally exit out the wrong screen. Okay, y'all. So that was Krishan and Junior. Yeah, I want to say this. His voice is getting stronger. He's getting older. You can tell he's getting. You know what I'm saying? He's getting his little maturity. Junior is spoiled or rotten. You can tell she holds Junior a lot because Junior don't be playing. When Junior want to get picked up, Junior want to get picked up. Now her story about Daddy Daddy Blue getting pow pow pulled out on him. I don't know if I believe it. Now I ain't gonna say nothing happened. I'm just gonna say I don't know if I believe that part. That's all I'm saying. You said this girl is talking about you staying on long tonight. G pal, I am not fooling with you tonight because that ain't gonna happen. They should they should want Birkin bags. Exactly, child. He be giving them shoe. I'm like, at least he ain't giving them like what Coach bags or anything like that. I mean, even though Coach is expensive shoe, I think anytime you pay over $70, $80 for a bag is expensive because my thing is this. I like too many different purses and stuff like that. I don't have to have, I mean, I do got Kevlars and stuff like that. I do. But that's because I like to support black businesses, okay? Because I'm sure gonna give me a Brian, what's his name? Yeah, I'm getting me one of them. I just ain't ready to splurge no $700-800 for no bag. But anyways, y'all. Anyway. You said that was a sentence. LOL. Girl, she never completes a sentence because they told her to go in there and say something and she forgot what she was supposed to go in there and talk about. And so when she go on there, she got to ad lib because she don't be writing it down. And I'm like, girl, I'd rather you write it down and we see you glancing over at your notes than go get on there and forget what you talking about because that seemed like what be happening. I don't know. But I'm just saying, you said that look, he getting so chunky. Ain't he getting so chunky and long? He gonna be tall. I think he gonna be tall and thin like Blue though. But then again, shoot, he might buff up on him. He might buff up on him. And you know, he probably man. I think he gonna be able to be ready to box Blue up though. If some Blue try it when he get bigger, he gonna be ready to box Blue up, honey. That's what I say. You say you Voodoo and Cutie made her come online to prove that Junior does play it. I never said he didn't. G Pal, no. I never said he didn't. You know what I'm saying? And I never talk. Look, hold on. I don't talk about Junior bad. I don't talk about Junior bad. I don't tell her what she need to go do as a parent. I don't do any of that. I say I don't know what she do behind closed doors. We only like what did we just see? Junior for 2 minutes. 2 to 3 minutes. I can't diagnose Junior in a 2 to 3 minute Facebook internet IG post. I don't know what the hell is wrong. I don't know if something is wrong with him at all. Now I do say her eyes be looking, I used to think it was the lashes. But I was like, nah, her eyes just like that. You know what I'm saying? Her eyes is just like that. It ain't the lashes. It's just her the way her eyes is. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, no. Y'all don't be like Sister Girl. I don't be dogging her out. I be speaking actual factuals. I be like, look, to me, honestly, and this is just on some real deal, holy feel. If I was her, I wouldn't have never proved shit to none of y'all. I would have been like, think what the hell y'all want to think. That's just me. That's just Sister Girl. I'd have been like, okay, and everybody that would have said something about my baby, I'd have read them for filth. That's just me. And we just would have been having beef forever. Do you understand me? And my Cardi B forever. That's how we would have. That's how long we would have been having beef. Okay, so I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Them is my girls though. You know I fuck with them the hard with the long way. Y'all know I them my sisters. I love me some voodoo and some cutie. But I do be the one that they be like, sister girl. Da-da-da-da." Y'all know I've always been I just have a soft spot for for um for what word I want to use? Slow to get it girls. You know what I'm saying? Slow to get it people. I just have a soft spot for them, for slow to get it people. You know what I'm saying? I just have a warm heart for them. For misguided individuals. That's just me. That's just me. That's just me. You said okay. I only buy Coach, and that is for real. But I do go for the Coach outlet or order directly from Coach. Okay, I'm just saying, ain't nothing wrong with that. I like me a good Coach, girl. I like me a good Coach. I like me a good Dooney and Burke. I like me a good, you know what I'm saying? I just like purses. I can go in the store right now. If I see a purse and I just think it's cute, man, y'all remember back in the day when they used to have them when Favor Flav. Y'all remember? I don't know how many of y'all old enough to remember this, but remember when they used to have the Flavor Flav clock purses? I had every single color. I had a red one, a black one, a white one, a pink one, a yellow one. They had these Flavor Flav purses, child, with the big clocks on it, and the clock worked in the purse. Child, you couldn't tell me nothing about my favorite Flav purses, baby. I was that girl. Okay, I had one to match every color outfit. I'll never forget, child. Back then, that's true. That was it. Ooh, I had to you weren't making a lot of money back then, you know what I'm saying? Because I think I probably was 17, 18. So, minimum wage back then probably was like $5, $6, $7, baby. And them purses was like $25. Back then, $25 was a lot of money, baby. That was like $5 of work that I had to put in to buy one of them purses. Boy, I'll never forget, boy. Shoot, I got that paycheck. That was I had worked overtime. My paycheck was like $400 baby. I went to that little store and I bought every color of them dang on clock purses, baby. Shoot, you couldn't tell me nothing when it came to purses. Anybody know me knew when it came to purses and shoes, baby, I'm gonna have every color, every one. She do hold him a lot. She do hold him a lot. She hold Junior off a lot. You know what I'm saying? You always say he's spoiled. He only want me to put him down. He's spoiled. You could tell by his little bow legs. You can tell by his little bow legs, he always on somebody's hip. The way his legs is bowed right there, you can tell he always on somebody's hip, child. To me, they don't either, but I do think she really has limited his camera time from the beginning. I think she should have did too. Y'all would have never saw my baby. Nope, nope, nope. Seen people who really go in on Junior, not you all three talks to her like y'all real family talks to you in real life. Oh, that's just me, sis. I'm gonna give it to you raw and uncut. You know what I'm saying? I just be telling her, look, I'll never forget when I was talking to one of her sisters, and I had told him, I was like, look, if you don't feel like you can get through to her, tell her I ain't got nothing to lose. I ain't got nothing to hide. Ain't nobody need to even know I had a conversation with her. But tell her you more than welcome to give her my phone number and tell her to call me. Because I'm a teach her something, and I'm a learn her something. And I'm going to know how to deal with her in such a way because I know the condition that she's in mentally. So I know how to help her see who she is and see her worth. I said, and if she calls, she calls, and if she don't, she don't. But see, that's the type of person I am. You know what I'm saying? So, you just don't know, You said she acts like he's a baby doll. Because she's in her mind, he's a little baby doll. He a baby. That's like a baby having a baby, y'all. That's like a baby having a baby. Cause she is still like y'all, she's still so emotionally unstable. She still acts like a little 14, 15, 16-year-old. Cause as soon as y'all say something she don't like, Carlissa make her cry all the time. Carlissa make that girl cry all the time, and Carlissa knows she makes her cry all the time. Carlissa know, because Carlissa, we the same age, so Carlissa knows she 27 years her senior. So Carlissa know what she be doing when she say certain stuff. She know how to get to that girl, and she knows what to do to push that girl buttons, and she know what she can do to get the people to push her buttons. She's very smart and cunning, that Carlissa. That little heifer right there, like I told y'all, she's falling in. She falling like she got some of that narcissistic behavior. I'm just saying. If you ask me, okay, in my humble opinion, in my observation of everything that goes on, how I see things, this is how I see it, okay? These are the opinions of Sister Girl in the Moo Moo Room, and it is what it is, okay? That's all I'm saying. You said, okay, then, and this is how they should be towards her, because if she got mad, she'll get over it. That's what I'm saying. And that's what she better learn. See, she lucky she ain't my daughter. Because her mom has so many issues, she has a way of what's the word I'm looking for? She has a way of not being able to actually get through to her, okay? But what she needs to learn, is that you got to learn how to get through to her on the right level. See, you can't come to her sometimes as a mom. You have to come to her as Junior's grandmother. You have to, but then Mama, you got to get yourself together. You can't be out here allegedly on the pills and all that, Mama, and then you want to be trying to tell. That's why when she said, Sean, get a baby to me, Sean was like, hell no. Shit, Sean said, shit, look at what you did to me. You think I'm going to get a baby to you? And it's sad because I think Miss Charlotte is a nice person. I think Miss Charlotte has a pure heart. You know what I'm saying? It's just, them streets got Miss Charlotte. Them streets got her. That's all it is. Miss Charlotte for the streets. Sometimes sometimes your parents is just for the streets. And Krishan has said that. Tasiki has said it. Everybody done said Mama, be for the streets. You know what I'm saying? Everybody done said Mama be for the streets. But, it is what it is. I think Miss Charlotte is a good person. You know what I'm saying? Miss Charlotte just got some issues that she has to deal with. And in her dealing with that, she's just, things just got bad. So we're about to watch this is not the one. Hold on. Let me find the one. This is not the one I want to watch first. Give me a second. Okay, so we're gonna watch Ifaru's full testimony. Okay. Is this one? I don't think this is the one. Wait, hold on. Okay, yeah, we're gonna watch Ifaru's full testimony because we watched Juju's testimony. We watched what's the other one name? Aya's testimony, but we have not watched Ifru's testimony. So we're going to watch some of Ifru's testimony and we just going to break it down. Y'all know we're going to put on the closed captions because we like to read. We like to read over here, okay? So shout out to you said I'm the same way. I gave all three of my girls 32, 30, and 20 the business, but they all can talk to me about any and everything. And God and Lord, they do. Tell me any and everything. That's what I'm saying. My girls know. They know Mama gonna tell us the truth, but we might have to hear her shit a little bit. But we'll hear it because we know at the end of the day, she got our best interests at heart. You know what I'm saying? But it's the way that you deliver it too. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to talk about my kids the way Carlissa talk about her kids to people to strangers and people that don't even know her children. You know what I'm saying? And her grandchildren. I'm just not gonna do that. Now, do I always have to agree with my kids? No, I am their mother. Of course, I'm not gonna always agree with them. However, I'm gonna respect them as long as they're respecting themselves. Now, if I feel like they're getting out of line with themselves, I'm gonna tell them how I feel because why? I have the wisdom. I know the way. But I'm also gonna take in consideration that they're stronger than me. They might can bear a lot more than what I did at that age. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I feel like when it comes to a relationship with your daughters and stuff, it has to be a two-way street. You got to respect them, but they also have to respect you. You know what I'm saying? And ain't nothing wrong with being your daughter's friends when they get grown. I don't feel like there's nothing wrong with that because we are the helping them catalyst into becoming mothers and wives and all that. But the problem is we have a lot of single mothers raising daughters that are becoming single mothers that are, you know what I'm saying? So it's, and then we got all that passed on trauma that they daddy wasn't shit and now you got a baby daddy that ain't shit and then you know what I'm saying? So it just be a lot of passed on trauma that be going on. And sometimes, and I think that's what a lot of that be going on between Carlissa, Krishan, and all them, in my humble opinion. Okay. You said I think Carlissa is jealous of Blue and Krishan fame. She's jealous of them, period. Like she's jealous of them, period. She's really jealous of Krishan. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to remember, she had control over Debo, Jaden, Alexis. She had control over Jaden, Alexis. You know what I'm saying? She could, because Jaden, Alexis had a certain because she started with them from the beginning. She had a certain level of respect for Carlissa, so she would let Carlissa live. But now, when I heard Jaden Alessa say, Carlissa, shut the F up, I said, oh, she done. Her level of respect all the way outside in the backyard, buried up under the tree right there that the dog piss on. She ain't worried about Carlissa no more. She don't get two rats ass about Carlissa no more. I'm just saying, in my humble opinion, that's what I think. Okay. But let's listen. Let's see what's going on.
I will not accept this shit. No, I want my woman back.
Hold on, y'all. Let me cut off. I don't want to. I don't want his little intro, child. I ain't trying to get no little strike because of his playing his little intro. Hold on. So shout out to TK Killer, I think that or something like that, child.
How old are you?
I am 25.
25 years old. Okay. And where were you born?
Sorry?
Where were you born?
Nashville, Tennessee.
Okay. And did you go to high school in Nashville?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Did you graduate there?
Yes.
Okay. Did you do any college afterwards?
Yes, I went to Center College. It is a private liberal arts school in Danville, Kentucky. I did 3 years there.
Okay. And what years were you there in school? Do you remember?
Not really.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh yeah.
What was your major?
Psychology.
Okay. All right. And do you have parents?
Yes.
Mom and dad?
Yes.
Okay. Do you stay in contact with your mom and dad?
Yes.
Okay. Where's mom and dad?
Nashville.
Okay. How often do you see your mom?
It varies. I wouldn't say it's a consistent pattern. Just whenever we cross paths.
Okay. How often do you talk to her?
Maybe like 3 times a month.
Okay. So a few times per month.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you ever go to Nashville and visit her?
Yes.
Okay. When's the last time you been to visit?
I think last year.
Okay. Has she been here to visit you?
Yes.
Do you remember the last time she been here to visit you?
I think it was 2021. We had a get together at our house and she came over.
At the house in Atlanta?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Was it typical? So how long have you known Mr. Bishop?
I've known him for 6 years.
Okay. And when did you first meet him?
I first met him in 2018 in Palenque, Mexico.
In Mexico?
Yes.
Okay. And that was in person?
Yes.
Okay. How did you get there?
How did I get there?
Yes, sir.
I flew.
Okay. And were you a student in college at that time?
No, actually, after my last semester, my junior year of college, I actually left school and then started to do my own thing, started to have my own soap business, and yeah, then I met Mr. Bishop.
All right, so a cleansing type of soap?
Yes, natural herbal products. I started my own business.
Okay. All right. Are you still in business?
No, I no longer do that anymore.
Okay. All right. And you were only, I guess, 1 year away from a psychology degree?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So 2018, you ended up going to Mexico, and you have been around Mr. Bishop since that time frame?
Sorry?
Since 2018, have you been around Mr.
Yes.
Bishop? Have you lived with him since then?
Yes.
Okay. In 2018 until now, have you come across anybody named Elvin Marquez?
Yes. That's his baby mother. They have a daughter together.
Okay. Have you come across a Kendra Carter?
Yes, I have.
Okay. What was her name?
Kendra Carter.
Yeah, what name?
Oh, her name was we called her Sheba. Her name was Sheba.
Okay. And Brianna Jacobs.
Yes.
Okay. And did Brianna Jacobs have a name?
Yes, I think it was Syrian.
Syria? Okay. So I'm gonna start with Brianna Jacobs.
Okay.
Was Brianna Jacobs around you guys for a long period of time?
No.
Okay. About how long do you think she was around?
I would say a couple months.
Okay. And what cities was she around?
When we went to Las Vegas, she was with us in Las Vegas and Mexico.
Okay.
That's it. Then she left.
All right. Did she ever reach out to the group after she left to try to join the group after the interview call?
I think she reached out to someone. She called back, but I'm not sure who.
Okay. All right. And then Kendra Carter, was she around the group as long as you?
She was actually there before me.
Okay, so before 2018, Kendra Carter was there?
Yes.
Okay. And she left the group in 2022?
I think around that time.
Okay. And then Velvet Marquez, she was around the group for on and off times as well?
Yeah, she would leave and come back most of the time, but she was there before me as well. When I first came, she had just had a baby,
Okay.
and but she left and come back a lot of times because of she struggled dealing with polygamy. So
Okay. So she didn't like the fact that Mr. Bishop was with a lot of different women.
yeah, he would always she knew that he was polygamous when she entered, wanted to be with him. But once, other women started to come in, she would just get really upset out of nowhere. And
Is it me or do she keep saying other woman instead of other women? Because I'm like, I just need you to be like I need you to check your grammar, sis, because you trying to get up there and you're trying to see. This is why y'all look. And we the jury. That would bother me if I was on the jury, because I'd be like, is this something? See, I guess I catch little stuff like that. I'd be like, is she keep saying woman? What does she keep saying? Woman instead of women. She's like, and then she was sleeping with other women's, and I'm like, is that right? Does that? Okay, G Pow, you thought it was just me? I thought it was just me too. Okay, long as I'm hearing the same thing. That's why I like y'all. That's why I be reading. That's why I like to put up captions, because I'm like, it was really bothering me, because I'm like, do she keep saying that? Like, they probably like, and no, like, and I know you probably just can't correct her in court, but it would be eating me up. I'd have been like, no, boo, say women. And he was getting mad because she was sleeping with, she got mad because he was sleeping with other women. A woman's, I'm like, girl, that is just not how to work. But that's just me. I'm sorry, y'all. I just had to see if it was just me. Was I just hearing it wrong? Or, long as I know it wasn't just me. Okay.
I thought it was really dangerous because she would just try to walk off in the middle of nowhere because, we live in nature, live in the jungle. You drive 45 minutes just to get to our home. So she would just try to walk off, not call anyone to get a flight, not, take the proper precautions to actually leave. She would just do it out of anger.
Okay. And was she trying to leave with the baby as well?
Yes, with no clothes on the baby, no clothes on her.
Okay.
Yeah, it was crazy.
And this was when she would see Mr. Bishop with other women, she would get upset with this.
Yes, she would try, but she would still just get upset.
Okay. She would try to keep her control.
Yeah, she would try to be in a polygamous relationship because they had a beautiful relationship. Like, they loved each other very deeply. And she couldn't deal with her jealousy.
Okay. Do you ever remember seeing her parents come to Mexico?
Yes, they did come in Mexico.
Okay. Did they come to the house you guys were staying in?
No, they didn't come to the house. Their baby, they actually went out to get her checked up, and they ran into her family there, and we seen it. Mr. Bishop, he was actually live that day.
Okay.
And I seen them. They were in the car. They went out to eat to a restaurant, and like they were just getting to know each other, and they was making sure that she was okay. She was just letting them know that everything is okay.
Okay. And this was all recorded on live as well?
Yes, this is all recorded.
Okay. All right. So I'll address that right now. So on live, was that something that happened frequently?
Yes, that's actually how I found him on live on social media. So I seen that he taught on social media, and everyone else had their own platform to teach on social media.
Okay.
And when I arrived, we was pretty much live all the time. Like, everything was online.
Okay. Before I forget, I'm gonna. Now, for the show, this judge 2 photos.
Yes.
You take a look at those. You recognize those?
Oh yes, this is
Just say if you recognize it.
Oh yes, I recognize it.
Okay. What are those?
These pictures. One picture is May 15th. My mom, she came down to see me for my birthday. I don't know if it was May 15th, but the year is 2020. She came down to see me. She met Mr. Bishop. She met everyone in the family. She's very familiar with everyone in the family.
Okay.
And then the second one.
These pictures, have they been edited or deleted or modified in any way?
No.
Okay. Judge, I moved to 10 of these 2 photos, which I would mark as defense exhibit 3 and 4, which are photographs you identified.
Any objection? All right, they're admitted.
So I'm going to give you back the photos. These are pictures of you and your mother?
Yes, that's right.
Okay. And these photos were taken, according to you, where were they taken?
One was at our house in the Decatur address, and the other one was at another house in Atlanta, I believe.
All right. And can you read the dates on the bottom of those 2 photos?
Yes, the first one says 2020, and then the next one says 2021.
Okay. And do you recall where you were in 2020?
Yes, we were here in Atlanta. The first one we were staying with someone, and then this one, this was at the house that the police actually came to detain us, the night of this whole situation.
Judge, now pass this to the jury to look for that.
Any objection? Go ahead. They'll have it back here during deliberation. So I don't want them, are you done with the witness? Okay, all right, you go ahead.
Okay, so mom came, she came to visit you, you guys took pictures, she knew where you lived at.
Right.
Okay. Did you have a phone during that time frame?
Did I have a phone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, I always have a phone. Everyone has a phone.
Okay. Were people able to call their family as they wanted to?
Yes.
Okay.
Everybody has their own social media platform and had open communication with not only their family, but everyone on social media with the world.
Okay, because everybody's watching now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Were you required to use the bathroom outside? Has been something the state brought up. Were you required to go outside and poop in a hole?
Was I required?
Yes.
No. Mr. Bishop, he teaches how to be more connected to the earth, but he doesn't make anybody do anything.
Okay.
He doesn't make anybody do anything. And the thing about Mr. Bishop is that everything that he believes in, his lifestyle, he posted it all on social media. So everyone who watches Mr. Bishop online, they're very aware of his diet, how he eats, how he sleeps, and how he lives his life. So,
If he were asleep, could other people be awake or vice versa? Was everybody required to go to bed at the same time as him?
no.
Now I'm gonna say this. Out of the three that we have watched now, I mean, listening to her, if the other three probably would have came in and sounded kind of like she sounded in the beginning. Now, I don't know how the end of this is going to end. I don't know if she's going to go all the way out to the monkey field and look at the chimpanzees up in the tree. I don't know if she's going to do that. I don't know that. But I'm just saying right now, what she is doing is, you know what I'm saying? And see, she's unlike the other one. Remember how the other one, when she was trying to get her points across and when she was trying to be like, throw in something positive about him, she was getting like, they was tearing her down. But with her, the difference is like, she's like, one thing, and she, in her voice is real confident. She has a real confident tone. She's not like the other ones, which sounds like you could tell she was the one that told them what to say. I mean, I'm just thinking she probably wrote everybody's statements or whatever, because she's very polished. And right now, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if she's gonna go out to the monkey field. I don't know what she's about to do. But I'm just saying right now, she sounds real polished. Now, I'm not saying what she's saying is right, wrong, good, bad. I don't know. She giving her testimony. She's answering the questions. She's very articulate in what she's saying, unlike the other ones that came up and testified. So let's just let her finish.
No, he just, like I said, everything that his lifestyle and the journey that he took upon himself, he decided that he wanted to go to sleep when it was dark.
Hold on.
Well, it's already been
What's the-
response to one-sided objection, so withdraw the objection as long as it stays responsive.
Okay. Go ahead, finish your answer.
Let me rephrase the question.
Okay.
Did you have autonomy within the group to do what you felt like you did?
Yes, I did, yes. Everyone believed in going to sleep when the sun goes down. We were living more in human nature. And you could go to sleep whenever you wanted to. Everybody was adults and knew what they were doing and could do what they wanted to do.
And it was all recorded every day.
Everything was recorded.
Okay. And was the platform, was it something that the world could see inside the life of Mr. Bishop and the group that was with him?
Yes.
Okay. Now, during the time that you were in the 6 years, did you ever see anybody did Mr. Bishop hitting anybody or acting physically violent toward them?
No, I've never seen Mr. Bishop do that. I have seen women actually abuse him. I've seen that. Like there's a video of his baby mother, Baylor Marquez, punching him in the face. And there's a lot of videos online of the abuse and violence that people brought in his life. It's just that he gets blamed for everything because he's the initiator of the movement and people came into his life, so everybody puts the blame on him.
Okay. But you never saw him direct women to his other people on his behalf.
I have to explain that before I answer because we did start a documentary before this whole case occurred. We were making a documentary. So we made videos for content to grab people's attention online so that we can show them the real teachings of, what we believe in. So we did that for like content, like for attention grabber. So yeah.
But no one off camera was being injured, hurt, abused, or
No.
Now, I'm going to say this, and we going to go, because remember when we was watching Shaka's Shaka little video yesterday? Remember Shaka was like, he was like, he really wasn't about that life at first. He was like, when I started seeing him act like that, I was like, like, Ninja, what the heck? Because he was like, he just really wasn't like really about that life. And then they all decided that they were going to start basically building tribes. Okay. So, it's a lot of them. It ain't just, it wasn't just Nature Boy. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of quote unquote tribes or quote unquote communities, people just churches, people give them just different names. Okay. Different names and different faces. But it's a lot of that going on because in the helm of them are always some narcissistic male. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say white, black, purple, green, or pink. It's always someone with some type of form of narcissism of it. We started off one way, but they get real into their control bag, and then it always ends up to be something bad. But this has been going on for a long time. Okay. So she is, they're all basically like, this started, and a lot of them have said it like, oh, it started off like we were going to make money on the internet. We was going to gain this production. Now, Shaka claims, he allegedly put $30,000 in, and he needed his money. He needed a return on his investment. So he put that 30 grand stacks in, and then they came around, and then the other person gave them 300 stacks. Okay, 300 stacks. So I'm just saying, like, we got to think about, and they said a lot of that had to do with production, like getting the production, you know what I'm saying? And like, when Shaka was talking, he was like, we basically was buying a lot of equipment. We was doing this, we was doing that, blah, 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 blah. Even though, I was like, it's something about Shaka. It's something about Shaka. Shaka, he said he got his own tribe. He didn't need Nature Boy tribe. And at first, allegedly, they was beefing. The tribes was beefing. And so his tribe didn't really want to mess with his tribe. And then when they did come together, the wife got voted off the island. They voted the wife off the island. So he said, oh, you voted my wife off the island? Okay. And then they voted his other homie off the island. So all his people was getting voted off the island, but they wanted to worship him. Now, honestly, y'all, and I'm going to say this, I believe, honestly, Shaka could have took over the whole situation with Nature Boy if he wanted to, because, honestly, Shaka do look like a little bit better than Nature Boy, and Shaka went over there in his healing journey. He claims, I don't know. Allegedly, he said that his healing journey was to heal his cancer, and that he healed his cancer by what he doing. Now he said that Nature Boy, when Nature Boy went on his healing journey, he went on a healing journey trying to heal his ooh-wee, okay, his ooh-wee. So I'm just saying, I don't know, but then I gotta think about this, okay? If he over there and then wait. Shaka said that they used to smell so bad. Okay, like they had infections so bad that they used to smell so horrible. And I'm thinking, like, if y'all was smashing these down, Oh, you uncircumcised Philistines, y'all is just nasty. You know what I'm saying? Y'all down here just, and then they was like, he was like, so then they started having this thing called spiritual baths, right? Where they would come and they would have to bathe each other. They would like all get in the bathe. They would all just have turns bathing each other or whatever. But they say then as soon as they have a spiritual bath, and while they having a spiritual bath, the men are supposed to be downstairs, whatever, waiting for the women to defunctify their funky ass. Just defunctify. And so then while they having these spiritual baths down upstairs, they say that Nature Boy up there with his little dangling out up there getting them all funky and stunky again. And so then they gotta go take a spiritual bath. Then they gotta get funky and stunky with you. Your old funky stunky but ain't even took no damn bath. You just spreading juices and rotten berries everywhere. Just nasty. Oh, stinking, funky. Oh, we pickles. Oh, I just can't take it. I'm like, I don't believe y'all can do that. Y'all around there smelling like Wendy burgers and pickle pig feet and just funky, just mixing it. Ooh, that's why, baby. Could you imagine them getting on that plane? And could you imagine being there and they getting on the plane? I'd have been like, if y'all don't, that would have been the day. I probably would have got her free flights for the rest of my life. Because I would have stood up and I'd have said, y'all, I got this. I got it. Sit down, pilot. Sit down, stewardess. Let me take this one. I'm gonna take this one for the team. Boy, if y'all don't get y'all funky stinking, go get your ass in some water and go. Ooh, I would have read them for filth, baby. Because that is nasty up in here, smelling like Wendy burgers and pig feet. Oh my God, just horrible. I just can't think about it. I just was like, how y'all just around here got my head hurting, y'all. They got my head hurting because that's just funk.
You didn't see anybody in a park being body slammed for 45 minutes?
No.
All right. So let's jump forward to mobile production. So in the group, what was your responsibility? Did you cook, clean, do acting, dancing, singing?
Yeah, I love art, so I did a lot of painting. I did a lot of painting, dancing. I like to teach. I did a lot of presentations. We did this thing one time. It was called it was a woman empowerment thing, and I was kind of over it, and I would like teach the women how it was important to be in tune with the earth and embrace their natural selves. So I feel like just teaching. I like to teach.
Were you on camera frequently?
Yes.
Was Delvin Marquez on camera frequently?
Yes, very frequently.
What about Caleb Butler?
Yes.
Okay. I'm sorry, not Caleb. What about Kendra Carter? I'm sorry.
Yes, everybody who, was in his personal life was
on a daily basis?
Yes.
All recorded?
Yes.
All right. Could you leave the house if you wanted to?
Yes.
Could you go to the store, for instance?
Yeah, me and my sister, we actually had the car by ourselves and would go grocery shopping.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that wasn't an unusual thing?
No.
It wasn't that you had to stay there at the house and only the guys could go and get like that?
No, it was just that when we lived in the jungle, like we had a car, and if we needed groceries, the guys would just go and get it. So, we could stay at home, but it wasn't like we weren't able to, or we were being held somewhere, it wasn't that.
And in Atlanta, were the women, or was it just the guys that got to go to the groceries?
In Atlanta?
Yes, ma'am.
Both. I remember both because when the police kept doing wellness checks, I remember one, we were actually in a car. They had came to us in a car. They were like, we obviously see that y'all are in the car. He's not even around y'all because our, what we call online critics, we have hate groups because we're on social media.
Non-responsive.
Okay.
Sustained.
Sure. So did you have groups of people that didn't like you?
That would be objection wrong.
What's the relevance?
Well, Judge, we've gone through the same scenario with every witness.
Well, then it's cumulative.
Okay, well, I'll ask you a different one.
Okay.
The police officer that you came across, were you in a car coming from the grocery store that day?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Did the police officer come and do a wellness check on you?
Yes.
Okay, were you well?
Yes.
Okay. There was no one arrested for falsely imprisoning you or anything like that?
No, they would, the online trolls or the hate groups would.
Sister,
She has the right to explain her answer.
what,
I can't explain.
okay, but how does she, what's the foundation that,
She doesn't need a foundation to explain it.
well, it's, no, I'm going to sustain the objection.
I would ask on what ground I was saying.
That there's no, I think she still needs a foundation to be able to explain why she believes she's saying these things. So that's the ruling.
Well,
No, don't say anything. You can ask another question or ask it differently.
Okay, sure. Were there groups that would falsely report things that were happening?
yes.
Objection. That's the same.
Council approach.
Okay. So, every time she tries to say, like they ask about, do people like them, whatever, the prosecution objects and the judge sustains it. The judge is like, no, we don't want to hear it. And see, it be little quirks like that is the reason they're trying to say that the judge was biased in the case, which I mean, everybody was. Everybody watching this is biased in the case. Everybody watching this wants him to pay for the things that he has done, the things that he is guilty of, okay? But the question is, and y'all know Sister Girl poses this question all the time because we the jury and we fair over here, okay? Did he get committed of, did he get committed of the right crime, okay? Now, we've been watching Janae's interviews, we've been watching, and she's really the biggest victim. So, and then we've been breaking down the case, y'all. So please go back and watch some of the old videos. We've been covering this ever since before the verdict dropped. So we've been covering it, really since the verdict dropped. We just come to have open discussions I'm going to drop the link in case somebody want to come up and talk about it. We talk cult behavior. That has been, this is grown people conversation. The only thing that I say, I don't know what's going on with my Facebook. The only thing, okay. The only thing that I have to say is just please be respectful, okay? This is my house, so you have to be respectful in my house. That's it, and that's all. That's all I got to say about that. But you're more than welcome to hit the link and come up if you choose. But we're going to get into a little bit more of her testimony. And then we're going to see, because we always watch somebody that is pro Nature Boy, and we also always watch a piece of somebody that is anti Nature Boy. Okay, we always watch it. We always go half and half with it, just so that you got to know the good and the bad. We the jury, okay? So we got to watch the prosecution. We got to watch the defense. We got to watch the story unfold. We got to listen to some old people. We calling our own witnesses. You know what I'm saying? We called our first witness a few days back. We called Kayla Reed to the Moo Moo Room. Okay, and we looked at it and we said, okay, this is where that Rick Allen Ross come from. And it was strange enough tonight on Nick at Night. She gave a lot of praise to Rick Allen Ross. Rick Allen Reed. Is it Rick Allen Reed? Rick Allen Reed. I think that's it. She gave a lot of praise to him, but as we know, and I have said it, he is a self-proclaimed cult expert, okay? But she gave him a lot of praise because she said he was one of the, very instrumental in all this and breaking down, who Alelio Bishop is, aka Nature Boy, aka Leroy, aka 3G, all that good stuff. Okay, so I'm just saying we got to remember she was really praising him tonight, and it's very interesting because remember he first surfaced around the time that Kayla Reed was over there with Nature Boy, and they was trying to get her home, and he surfaced up there with Kayla Reed and parents and stuff with her mom and her aunt. I'm just saying. And it was interesting that she shouted him out tonight on Nick at Night's when she was on Nick at Night's show. I'm just saying, it just seemed, it's just me. It could just be me, but it do seem a little like, things that make you go, That's something that's making me go, I'm just saying. So I guess they're waiting to get back, you know what I'm saying? And she's adjusting her microphone. She's showing that she's confident. She's trying to show she's confident in the answers that she's saying. She's readjusting herself. She's getting comfortable, She's trying to give good court body language. So I'm gonna take it she watched Law and Order. She probably watched a little Law and Order. You know what I'm saying? She probably watched a little bit more than the other.
Deputies, if anybody is acting up, you have my permission to remove them from the courtroom.
Nobody's acting on that, Mr. Bishop.
I didn't say anybody on behalf of anybody. I said anybody in the courtroom. Any outbursts, anything. The deputies have my permission to remove them from the courtroom.
Yes, sir. All right, Ms. Bogner, so yes. You are able to leave as you so desire, right?
Yes, actually, left a couple of times.
Okay, and when you say you left going to visit your mom or other places?
Yes.
Okay, and were you gone for extended periods of time?
Maybe a couple of days.
Okay, all right. Okay, so everything's kept online. Everybody has their own device. Moving forward to March 24th, 2022, were you at the house that day?
Yes, I was.
Okay. What do you recall happening in the house? Let me ask you that question. Let me go back again.
Yes, we were both actually close. We were close friends.
Okay. And what was the name that she went by? Okay. How long was she in the group for? Or was she in the group on and off?
She was in the group on and off for about maybe 2 years. I'm not exactly sure.
Okay.
Estimately.
Okay. So.
But I remember she had started like her own journey in Thailand and stuff even before coming.
Okay. March 24th, 2022. Was there any guests or visitors in the house or anything like that?
Yes, we had one guest.
Okay. And can you tell me what you remember about the interaction between Ms. and Mr. Bishop on the 24th of March 2022?
Their interaction?
Yeah, when did you see them together? Did you see, was Ms. in the house?
Yes, I can explain the night. Okay, so we had a guest over, and one thing about Natia was anytime we had guests over, she would be like, in my opinion, she would be like overly flirtatious or like you're my soulmate and like I love you, you're my soulmate. It was like overly, it would be different from how she would act when we didn't have guests. So I remember we would just bring that up to her, how she would kind of change when we had company over, and it was kind of like a disregarding, like everyone being overly flirtatious, like to a point that was like, wait a second, you know? So once we made that a point, I apologize. Once we made that a point, she got upset. She got really upset and disrespectful. And she was like,
So who was she upset and disrespectful?
well, her energy was like frustrated and like attitude because we were just telling her. She was pretty much upset with everyone who spoke upon like her behavior.
And who spoke up upon her behavior? Was it males, females, Mr. Bishop?
I believe I did. I know I did, and Portia, I think Queen Malia did, and I think Mr. Bishop was just agreeing with us, if I can recall. But I remember that once we started saying, like, addressing her behavior, she was like, her lip was going up, and like she was getting attitude with us. And in my opinion, it's because we did have a guest over. Because the nature of the family was everybody pushing towards to be a better person and to be a better character. So if we see anybody not upholding, the morals that we live by, we just address it.
Okay. So, but did you address it in a confrontational, violent type way with her?
Well, it was, I wouldn't say it was confrontational. I would say just making a point.
So G-Pow, okay, so he was legally married to Velvet, but somebody said, allegedly, him and Velvet is supposed to be divorced, and he's supposed to be legally married to Malia. So that's why that's why a lot of people, that's supposed to be the word on the curb. Now, him and Malia was supposed to be legally married, okay? Which will make sense because they couldn't really submit a lot about Malia into the court. So I don't know if they're really legally married or not. But it's really interesting that Zoka allegedly went to jail trying to smuggle him in some stuff or trying to drone him in some stuff into the prison, allegedly, to the jail. I mean, child, they just be doing team too much for him. But you right, G. You right, G Pal. They do. They got way too much going on, G. Way too much going on. It's a whole mess. It's a whole mess at the Pickle Pig Foot Wendy's. It's just a lot going on over there with their little Wendy burgers. They just got a lot going on over there. Poor things.
Like a certain point, because Natiri, every time she left, she would go online to our hate groups and talk.
Now that's the thing. Now from now, you ain't heard not one person complain about the he had a magic stick. And he must have been, he was using it as a wand. Let them tell it. They said, I was watching, who was I watching? Was it Nefertiti? Was it Janae? Or was it was one of them. I was watching them and they was talking about how he used to just pull it out in front of everybody, child. Like he used to just be like, bloop, bloop, like he ain't had no shame in his game. He used to walk around with it just a slanging and a danging and a danging. And the crazy thing about it is, you know what Shaka said that was nasty? He would be like, men, like the women, it smelled real bad in there because, women, when they have infections, you can really smell it. You know when a woman got an infection. But when the men had infection, you really didn't know the men had infection because, they just be dripping and they just wipe it off and keep on going. I said, though you might be a nice looking man, you is nasty. I was like, And so he claimed, after they be leaving over there at Carbon, they be trying to, he the Freedom Train. He Harriet Tubman. He taking them over to Freedom Land. He the Harriet Tubman of the Cold Nation. But he got his own little thing going on. He got his own little tribe. But he do rescue other people from their tribes. Girl, yeah. But you sitting up there, you like, he talking about he was only there for 5 days. And in 5 days, you seen some, in 5 days, you seen leaking penises and funky culture. Child, that's just way too much. That's just too much. Nasty as fuck and broke too. And thank you, honey. Just nasty. Just funky. Smelling like good old coke straight out the dang old seed. Just nasty old good octopusy. That's what they was over there with good old octopusy. Just funky. Just smelling all fishy and like, oh, and do you know how bad fish smell when it rottens? Could you imagine what it? Oh. Baby, that's like being in an old rotten fish house. Oh my God, I'd have been like, and then Shaka said, y'all got to do something about. Shaka said, he said, y'all got to do something about this. He said they kicked his wife out because she probably was like, dang, y'all don't bathe? Like, y'all don't wash y'all ass? Like, that would have been me. I guess I don't know. I got OCD when it comes to my body. So I might take 2 baths a day, 3 baths a day. Whenever I just feel overly fresh, when I feel unfresh, I just feel like I could just take a quick shower and something. that's just life. That's what you do. That's how whatever. So all these people that be like, no, it's you cannot wash the dirty the dirt of the world off your body. So how you gonna have a clean soul in a dirty ass body? I guess I ain't figured that out yet. That just to me don't make sense. And maybe because I grew up where you had to, I grew up Muslim, so you deal with a lot of water. You make wudu. You know what I'm saying? You wash your body before you say your prayers 5 times a day, and and a woman, after she on her cycle, she, properly cleans her body. She wash her hair. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when you grow up like that, to see people be that nasty and that filthy. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Child, that's just, I can't take it. I just can't take it, y'all. I just can't. Ooh, just the thought, just funky. Just funky.
Down on us and defame Mr. Bishop's character and says he's this and he's that and really disrespect us. And then she'll apologize and then she'll come back. She's like, I love y'all. And, y'all are my family. I apologize. And she did this, I would say, over 3 or 4 times. So with her, Mr. Bishop is a very loving person. I feel like a lot of people take advantage of him because he's so forgiving. And so when she came back that last time, we were just holding her accountable for her actions because she constantly blatantly disrespects, everybody in the line.
Okay. So by keeping her, I guess, accountable, did anybody, including yourself or Mr. Bishop, punch her in the head or face or stomach or anything like that?
No, nobody punched her.
Okay. Did Mr. Bishop direct anybody to hurt her anyway?
No.
Okay. So does she decide to leave?
Yeah, she did. So after we, addressed her and she started to get attitude, I remember Zoka did slap her or whatever, because she was being disrespectful. So it's a natural family fight. Families get into scruffles sometimes. It wasn't like she was being, it was just tension, I feel like, between the women because at that point we were just kind of tired of like her behavior. So she said she wanted to leave after that. She said she wanted to leave, and we're like, okay. And she started getting her. I remember she went upstairs. She went upstairs with her so she can pack her bags. And I remember at one point she started to get loud. I started to hear it started to get very loud upstairs. So I went upstairs and I was like, you need to be respectful in our home. Like, if you want to leave, just leave. Like, pack your stuff and just leave properly. You don't have to make a scene because I feel like a lot of women come and they leave like out of anger or like because they're not getting their way. Not a saying or I want to leave. Like it's out of emotion.
Out of jealousy?
Out of jealousy.
Okay. So was Mr. Bishop around her when she was acting this way, or was it primarily
Mr. Bishop, I think he was in his room because she was in the back room and the 2 ladies were with her as she was gathering her things.
Okay. And so did she go downstairs or did anybody order her to go downstairs? Yeah,
so after she got her stuff, I remember she tried to get something out of Mr. Bishop's room, but she was like stomping with an attitude and pushing through people. And we was like, wait, like we'll go in there and get it because you just have an attitude right now and you're bringing a lot of destructive energy into the home. So somebody went to grab it and then she went downstairs. I remember she was sitting on the stairs for a little bit. I think she was getting her Uber. And then when she was about to leave, she was walking out. It was like, is that your charger? I think it was Zoka. I was watching her leave out. Zoka was like, "Is that your charger? We need our charger back. Like, when you leave, just take what's yours and, don't take any of our things." And she was like, "It's just a charger." And then she was like, she tried to go upstairs. She said that Mr. Bishop wouldn't treat her like this. Since the women, like, it was an altercation with the women. So we were like kind of in a conflict at that time. So she was like, "Mr. Bishop wouldn't treat me like this. I want to go upstairs and say something to Mr. Bishop." And so Queen told her to go back downstairs because she was just bringing a lot of energy, like being disrespectful. So she went back downstairs and she went to her Uber.
Okay. Did she come back inside?
Yeah, she did.
Did you witness her coming back inside?
Yeah, so what happened was when she left, I went back upstairs to Mr. Bishop to tell him that she left. And we told him that she tried to go upstairs to say bye to him. She tried to come upstairs. And then he was like, "Well, she was trying to come upstairs." And we was like, "Yeah, what does she want?" He said, "What does she want?" We was like, "We don't know." He was like, "Okay, tell her it's okay for her to come upstairs then." And so we had yelled out the window, like, call him Poppy. Like, "Poppy's calling you." So she came back upstairs, and then when she came upstairs, he was sitting, as soon as you go up the stairs, there's his room. He was standing like right in front of the room, and she came up to him. I was standing on the stairs, and she went up to him, and they hugged, and she was like, "I love you." He was like, "I love you too." She was crying, and they were like hugging. He was holding her, and me and Queen Malia was standing right there, and we were watching, like, because they were having an intimate moment. So it was like we were just sitting there watching, and it was for like 3 minutes. So I was like, "Should I walk away?" Because I felt like we were interrupting their intimate moment, because they were like hugging and crying, telling each other I love each other. And
Where did you go to? Did you stay there?
I stayed there because before I left, they actually walked into the room. I imagine because they probably felt weird too, that we were just standing there. So they walked into the room, and after that, when I went downstairs because there was a lot going on. Later that night, I seen her. We like crossed past each other, and she had a different outfit on. Well, before she went in the room, me and Queen looked at each other like, like, that's what you wanted this whole time, like, to get his attention. Like, you made that outburst to get Mr. Bishop's attention because that's something that she always wanted. She wanted attention, and she wanted to be queen to have attention. So, in my opinion. So, when I seen her, she had on a different outfit, so I assumed she was staying. And I kind of looked at her like, like, you got what you wanted. And she like was kind of
Objection, hearsay. Whatever she says,
this whole case is
Stop.
Sorry.
So,
All right. Go ahead.
So after you communicated or she communicated with you, did you guys?
That heifer said, "This whole case is hearsay." They said objection, that's hearsay. She said, she looked at the judge, she said, "This whole case is hearsay." Yep. I don't know about his witnesses. The thing about it is, though, she's a good storyteller. She's not getting upset. She's not she's answering the questions with detail, in full detail. She's letting you know, yeah, we watched you. We looked at y'all, and look, when the thing about it, when what's her name? Janae tells her story, okay? She also was like, yes, I began to cry and I fell into his arms and all this. So I'm just saying, the heifer was like, I'm telling you, G Paul, that's what she said. She said, this whole case is hearsay. Woo wee. Y'all, this is a mess. It is truly a mess. But I mean, she ain't lying. The whole case is hearsay. It started but so the judge didn't like that. You got to think too. The judge already want to hang him. You know what I'm saying? Ever since he started messing with the white folks and bringing them white folks, the milk folks over there messing around, they changed from melanation to carbonation and all that extra stuff. They've been gunning for him, and I'm telling you. The girl said tonight, she said, shout out to Rick Allen Rock. I said, Reed, I said, well. Sister girl, do you be on the money? Okay. See, that's why I be telling y'all, reading is fundamental. I be like, reading is fundamental. You know what I'm saying? I already knew. I said, yeah. I said he was the one that whatever. And she was like, because if it wasn't for him, I would have never been able to, see that I was involved in, you know what I'm saying? Woo, woo, woo. And I'm not saying that it was right for her to be in what she was in, but I'm just saying if he would. Yeah, see when he bought them non-colors in there, when he bought the milk people in there, when he was like, we gonna add a little see as long as they were look, I'm telling y'all, cause I ain't gonna lie, I was saying the same thing, cause it was him and Yaya, was it Yaya, and they was Nature Boy and Nature Girl, okay. And I remember the first time I seen them, I said, Nature Boy and Nature Girl and the Nature People. I said, what the foolishness is this? Okay. Then all of a sudden they had the little people from the little Costa Ricans or whatever. I don't even know what they was. You know what I'm saying? They weren't really white people. They wasn't milk people, but they was light skinned. You know what I'm saying? So then they had the light skinned people over there. I said, and then that's when people started being like, what the foolishness is this? So as soon as they had them light skinned people, when they flashed to the light skinned people, then the next thing you know, here comes that clear girl, that milk girl. Here comes the milk girl. I want to be a part. I want to try to do it too. Now, in my mind, and I've been saying this, who's been the infiltrator all this time? You know what I'm saying? Because anytime something is labeled as a cult, labeled as an organization, labeled as a movement, labeled as anything in those facets, okay? Anytime it's been labeled anything in them facets, okay, at some point they gotta have an infiltrator. It's just what it is. Even over here on YouTube, even over here on Sectors, even over here, you know what I'm saying? Somebody got to be infiltrating. Somebody got to be the one that's getting all the tea and taking it back to the man. Okay? So I'm like, oh, okay. So Kayla goes over there and she lies and tell her mama them she going somewhere else and she ends over there with Nature Boy. Okay? So she over there fooling around with Nature Boy and the Nature People, and the white people get mad. And next thing you know, here come the self-proclaimed cult expert that he studied people's like, I mean, shoot, if that's the case, I'm a cult expert too. I study people like Jim Jones. I study people like Yahweh Ben Yahweh. I study movements. I study different stuff like that. I study different churches. I study TD Jakes. I studied all that. I study all them type of people. I study all that type of stuff. I study cult behaviors and stuff like that. So should I self-proclaim myself as being a cult expert too, since we can self-proclaim ourselves as being something? But see, the thing was, he knew exactly how to turn their mind, which I'm saying yes. But y'all, in all actuality, I mean, how much of it, honestly, if Nature Boy, on some real deal Holyfield, for real, if Nature Boy, was a man, he's 40 years old, so and he tried to call himself check me, or try to get me to call him anything other than his name. Or I might have a nickname for you, but Negro, that's about it. And y'all supposed to be so spiritual. Y'all are supposed to be so spiritual. Y'all are supposed to be so I don't know. I really, really, really don't know. Like I'm and y'all was like, he would say the same thing. He would look, no, y'all was penny whipped. Y'all was penny whipped. I'm telling y'all, he whipped that thing on y'all, and y'all didn't know how to act. And some of y'all was virgins, and some of y'all wasn't that experienced and stuff. And that's the thing. So he was over there getting these nine. So he was the one with the nasty pee. Because if he was over here, then Shaka talk about the time where, talking about something, he had got Velvet drunk so Velvet could go to sleep, so that he could go on the and he was like she's talking about, he had a sex demon, and he was going around and he was just pinging all the girls in the house. That's what Shaka said. Now I ain't said y'all. Shaka said that. Shaka said he was just going. Shaka said he had a sex demon, and he was just going around. And I was like, "What the heck?" I said, and then you telling me you was only around him for 5 days, and you seen all that in 5 damn days? In 5 days, you mean you seen all that you said you seen in 5 days? Yes, the whole situation was out of control. Okay. He said, you is out of control. This whole situation is out of control. Like, that was just too much, y'all. That's just entirely too much. You said you are so right. Who arrested him? FBI, ATF, or local? That's what wasn't it the local police? Wasn't it the local police that arrested him? Bro, you should have been. That's what I'm saying. But it's like, that's what I don't know. Because she had been building a case. She says the word building a case. Well, I had to build a case against him. And I'm like, build a case against him? Because, sometimes when they get a young informant, when they get a not so bright informant, you know what I'm saying? Or somebody that alleges to be not so bright, or plays not to be not so bright. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not even saying Janae was she to me, they all are victims, okay? They've been used by everybody. They've been used by Nature Boy. They've been used by the system. They've been used by their mental. They've been used by themselves. They've been used by the internet. They have all been used. They are all victims, okay? All of them, And you know what? Nature Boy in his own mind, the internet, he in his own mind. See, this is how he not the brightest crayon in the box, okay? He not the brightest crayon in the box because first of all, Ninja, you should have took the damn 10 years. But in true narcissistic behavior, they knew you weren't gonna do it. So they knew you. That's why the judge kept asking him. She said, you sure? Now the judge asked him now. She said, you sure you want to do this? Because you know you facing life, right? She said she asked him. She asked him. She look, she said, you sure? Now, you sure you want to do this? Because you have an opportunity to take the deal. But you sure you want to do this? Because you know you're facing life, right? She asked them. So for everybody that be like, oh, they did that, it was a harsh. But Nick, let's just tell you just real on some real deal, like just some real on some real like we the people, okay? We the people. If I see somebody and I know you is labeled as a cult leader, you know you labeled as a cult leader. The world know you labeled as a cult leader. What they need to do is make an example right now of somebody out here. They can't get a lot of them, and they can't get the big wigs, but they can get all the little ones with little. His cult was what 16 people at a time. He didn't have no big lavish. You know what I'm saying? It's some cults. It's some real live deal cults out here with way more followers, okay? Way more people. You know what I'm saying? Acres and acres and acres of land that they people live on. That shoot, they don't even know if they go in town now. They probably expect us to be riding in spaceships. That's how long they've been out there. They ain't seen nothing look like a town, but they okay because they got food and they got shelter. And they can wash their clothes. They can bath in the outhouse. And the Lord is continuously blessing them because they got food in their belly, they got a roof over their head, and they got they got clothes to put on their back. And they can come out, they can go and they can get their own food and grow their own gardens, and they work in the garden all day long. The ones that don't go out and get the money that they got to deposit their check into the account for everybody, and then everybody else work the land all day long for their food. I mean, to me, biblically, it makes sense. But is that a cult? Is that a cult? We put that, we might call it homesteading. You know what I'm saying? We might call it homesteading. Everybody put their money in the pot. Some stay home, some go to work. That's how we do it. You know what I'm saying? But they all was working. They were production this and production that. He said everybody, Shaka said, everybody in there had a title. Everybody was working. The other girl said, we all have our own YouTube channels. The other girl, and they ain't lying now. They ain't lying. And they've been active for a while now. A lot of them been active on the internet for a while. They not lying. They telling the truth. That they is telling the truth. You say yes, you can, especially with all your natural lifestyles. Yes. And that's what I'm saying. Like, it's just a real thin line. But they wanted him so bad. They wanted him so bad. It's that thin line. They was able to make it not exist because they wanted him so bad. Because he was a narcissist. He really hurt himself because he talked too much and he did too much and he wanted to really like be something that he wasn't. He was never able to be prom king. He wanted to be prom king so bad and he couldn't be prom king, and now it was his time to wear the crown. That was it. He just wanted to be prom king. That's it. That's it. He did. And he just couldn't. He finally get a chance to wear the crown. Whole thing.
Yes.
Okay, hold on, let's sheriff's department do their thing. Okay, go ahead.
Afterwards, did you guys go to bed?
Yes. So after we passed each other, she like was blushing afterwards. After they had their moment, she was blushing. And it wasn't really nothing to be said because it was kind of understood, you know, that she pretty much got what she wanted. Because we talk a lot, and she always said she wanted.
You can't talk about what she said.
Oh, I apologize, but after that, Mr. Bishop, he was live in his room, and I don't know if she was in the room with us. I think it was briefly, but we were kind of sitting in the closet, picking out our outfits for the next day, and she was like sitting down for a minute, and then after that, she went to the back room to go to sleep. She slept back there with Zoka and Sheba, I believe, and then me, Mr. Bishop, and Portia and Malia, we slept in another room.
Okay.
And then we woke up and she was gone the next day.
Okay. Just a couple questions. So the reason she had a charger was because she had a cell phone.
Yes.
Right? So that means she had a phone and she was using herself.
Yeah, she had a phone she was using herself.
Okay. The other thing I wanted to ask you is, and the state's going to ask you this, so I'm just going to go ahead and say this time. Do you believe Mr. Bishop is God? Do you explain what that means?
I believe that I live by the laws of my yard. And one of the laws of my yard is all things are consecrated from the divine. So I see God in everything. I believe you are God. I believe everybody in this room is God, broken up into different pieces, different vibrations and frequency of the oneness that we all come from.
Okay. So when you use the word God for him, you're not giving him, you're giving him at least a piece of God the same way you would be.
Yeah, it's a piece of God, and for our documentary, it was part of our documentary to like make him the God.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that where the three God characters came from?
Yes.
Okay. What are other characters that he had as well outside of three
Yes,
God?
Mr. Bishop has a lot of characters on social media. He has Three God, he has Dr. Bishop, he has Totally Todd, he has Lee Moore, he has Uncle Fernando, he has a lot of different characters that he plays on social media, and I feel like he's very misunderstood. And I feel like people try to put him in a box and paint him as something that he's not. And I feel like we can interpret a lot of misinterpret stuff from social media. And I feel like the Three God character really did bring a lot of attention because this is why this whole case is happening.
Okay. Now, going back really quick, almost done. March 24th, you were there, April 7th.
It be her little sly. Yeah, this is why this whole case is happening. The little heifer she be sliding them in there. Yes, G-Pow. He wanted to be prime king, okay? And he had his opportunity. opportunity. And all the ladies from down in the bubble gum on the wall class wanted to come and go to prom with the prom king. And he decided to take all the little bubblegum girls to prom. I'm telling you, that's what he wanted to be. He ain't had no choice. That's who he wanted. He had to he finally got his wish. Damn, do he know who he? No, he don't know who he is. Girl, I told you. That's why sometimes I be calling him Leroy. Cause he was acting shit. He was acting like his name be Leroy. Then Uncle Fernando or Commando Fernando. What is it? Commando Fernando. Uncle Scrooge McDuck. He was being everybody child. He didn't know who he was being. But y'all following somebody like that? Shit. I didn't know Jesus did the Messiah, aka Jesus, aka Yahshua, all the good names. He didn't have all, people gave him all them names. He didn't come and say, my name is this. This man is saying he got 8 different dang on personalities. And y'all let him drive y'all into being in a cult? Y'all, nope. 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 I'm sorry. I don't see how you did it. That's just me. Bubblegum. I'm just saying. He got all the little bubblegum girls, and they was like, we want to go to class. And I'm just saying, you say your voodoo boys go like that. I'm just saying, Mr. Bishop, you got too much going on, bro. Too much going on. And I'm just saying, she trying to keep her little composure. She be getting her little sly ones in. Now she was a good puncher. She be getting her little yes, and like that. Ain't that the reason we're all here? He needs a mental. That's where they needed to put him. They needed, but then shit, he'll probably be in there, got the damn psychiatrists and stuff, thinking they crazy. He been in there, now he'll really be in there running. I mean, he already is. If they put him in the mental hospital, okay, he'll be in there having the little crazy people worshiping him. He'll come in there, he'll wake up one day, but then again, they all, some of them, they be like, watching paint slide down the wall. So they might not be paying him no attention. You know what I'm saying? So he could have did better, but that's what they should have put him, because he need an evaluation. Because, bro, you got all these different personalities and all these different people, and they be crossing over. And Leroy sometimes be thinking he nature boy. So then Leroy get to walking around swinging his little stinking pickle all over everything with juice falling out of it. That's what Shaka said. It be having juice falling out of it. And God dang. And I'm like, Shaka, you sure seen a lot to say you was over there for 5 days. You talking about you could only be there for 5 days because your wife got voted off the island. Because he came to show your wife his little pickle juice, little dingalang, and it had juice falling out of it. Child, I'm just like, that's just too much. Shaka. You said you seen a little bit too much, but then when they asked you, did you see any like gay activities or anything that will make you seem like, then you be like, no, I ain't see that. But one time he did try me and say I had some pretty lips, but I ain't see him do no. But then, you know what? I remember one time he only wanted all the men to sleep in his room, and I had to guard the door. But I don't remember seeing nothing like that happening. But then it was that one time, I'm like, well, damn, Shaka, did you see it or didn't you see it, Shaka? But then you turn around and say, well, I was only there for 5 days. I'm like, well, damn, like, Shaka, I don't think you seen much. You ain't even, you talking about you gave him $30,000 and you told your wife we had to finish out these 5 days so you could get your money back. What, you was on a 7-day trial? So you give him $30,000 for 7-day trial? I'm just confused on how that all went, Shaka. I just don't know. I mean, I don't know, because you got your own little tribe. You said you got your own little tribe. You got the Shaka Zulu tribe, and your Zulus be Zuluing. Look, don't be coming for me. I'm just saying, it just don't make no. I don't know, y'all. I just don't know. They do. They need to use him for a case study. They really do need to use him for a case study because it's very interesting. I really, really want to just. I really want to have a conversation with him because I want to be like, bro, like on some real deal, Holyfield. How you do that, bro? Because ain't no dang go. I mean, I be listening to him talk and I be like, what? What is you talking? I mean, and I ain't gonna say all the stuff he has said has been wrong. You know, when he talk about healing your body, frequency, and all this, but all he was doing was regurgitating. What's his name? Dr. Sabi, and regurgitating. What's his name? Gregory. What's his name? Gregory. What's his name? Dick Gregory. And regurgitating Dick Gregory, and then what he did was he just twisted and then he threw him some R. Kelly in there. He threw him a little aura. He said, let me throw a little aura suave in here. So he threw a little aura in there, and then he threw a little, Diddy in there. He threw all these people in there. He said, shoot, let me throw them in here too, because they able to work. And then voila. Look at what you got. You got Leroy, Fernando, Nature, Boy, what's the other names? She named so many of them. Yeah, he threw a little aura in there. Because you remember, now it's funny, because when I think about him throwing a little aura in there, I think about it because you know what he said? He said, you ain't about to R. Kelly me. That ninja said, you ain't about to R. Kelly me. Shh. Did they R. Kelly him, child? R. Kelly, him and R. Kelly, they better make them a boom boom room. They Claude and Ray now. Shoot, they had a little video up. They had Brother Polite and what's his name? Nature Boy, and they had them as Rod and Clay. Ray and Claude and Ray. Claude and Ray, y'all. They had them at Claude and Ray, boy. I said, they had, I'm telling you, he did. I'm telling y'all, he really didn't, boy. I just can't, I don't know, y'all. I just don't know.
Once the police come, are you there to help that also?
Yes.
Okay, did the police question you?
No, it's been 2 years that I haven't spoken about this case until today.
Okay, so the statement that you given today, you wouldn't have given that statement before because the police never asked you, right?
The police never asked us. In my opinion, this case was very one-sided.
Okay, no, not your opinion. Just answer the question.
Okay. Did the police take your side? Did they ask you your side?
No, they asked me, did I want some water?
Okay. They never asked you anything else?
No.
Never asked you were you being falsely imprisoned?
No.
Or were you a witness of anything about March 24, 2022?
No, we didn't even know why we were there. And we didn't know what was going on until we came back to the house and seen the warrant on the table. We were very shocked at this case and charges.
Okay. Were there a lot of people there at the house that day on April 7th? Were there other people outside of you?
Yes.
When he was arrested?
Yes.
Okay. And then the other thing is the state's gonna ask you in a minute, so we're gonna say the question. Since this case is going on, you've been in contact with Mr. Bishop, correct?
Yes.
You talk to him frequently?
Yes.
Like every day?
Yes.
Sometimes more than one time a day?
Yes.
Okay. Has he told you or influenced your testimony in any way?
No.
You right, G Pal. Claude and Ray was innocent. Claude and Ray was innocent. They didn't do it. He just wanted his daddy watch. He just wanted his daddy watch. And Ray said, don't you say, you better not say watch. You better not say little clock. You better not say nothing. Okay? You right. You right. They was innocent. They was innocent. But I mean, I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just don't know what to say. And then when they asked her tonight on Nick at Night, on the interview on Nick at Night, they asked Janae if she why did she say she made love and then turned around and said he grapefruited her, and she said all the answers are in the book. So that's what she said. She wants you to buy the book. Which I mean, okay, he taught him how to make money. You supposed to. You done got out. You're supposed to write a book about your experiences. I mean, why not? Shoot, write a tell-all. Tell it all. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the good, the bad, and the ugly. I'm interested. I mean, I might read it. Shoot, it might be a little good read. You know what I'm saying? I'm very interested in seeing what she got to say or whatever. Now, all that extra stuff she putting in there, all them spells and all that, she can keep that shit. But I'll read the story on what her story on what happened. You know what I'm saying? But all that rest of that stuff, she can keep that. I don't need her little because it's interesting because they always talk about somebody trying to cast a damn love spell on them. I'm like, who would have wanted to, baby? If they smelt y'all, they wouldn't have wanted to be. Shit, they probably was trying to cast a getaway spell. If they smelt y'all smelling like that. Come on, somebody was trying to cast a love spell on them. But then when Solar said that Jaguar Wright was trying to cast a love spell on him, I said, well, you know, she be looking all sweat neck and love me some Jaguar Wright. I love her voice. I'll say that. I like the way she sings, well, that stuff. But yeah, I ain't gonna even get it. I'm gonna be nice. Be nice, sister girl. I'm gonna be nice. Never mind. I'm gonna take it back. I'm gonna leave it alone. You said this is going to be it better be a Lifetime movie. I'm about to get my hands on that documentary, y'all. I'm about to get my hands on that documentary because I'm trying to see what that be like. And as soon as I get my hands on it, y'all, we gonna watch it and we gonna break it down because I want to see what they got to say. I want to see what they got to say. And I want to see how good of an acting they doing because really and truly, a documentary is supposed to be a tell-all. And it's supposed to, whatever. But I already know it's going to be so dramatic because he was always so goddamn dramatic when he was out there. And I wonder what he being like in prison. Now he about to go in here and take over prison TV. Now the little youngins on prison TV that's been in there trying to be in there eating shrimp balls and all that in prison. Yeah, I just can't get over seeing that. He was eating crab legs in prison. I just ain't never seen him eat crab legs in prison. So now he about to go over there and take over Polo Prison TV. They ain't gonna have a platform no more because he gonna come in and he gonna take over. But I don't know because some of them Some of them look a little thuggish. They look like they'll be telling him to go sit down. You go stand in the corner. Now he got somebody. Oh yeah, I hope they put him in the cell with Luscious Leroy. I hope they put him in the cell with Luscious Leroy, because Luscious Leroy gonna be like, go stand in the corner, and he gonna go stand in the corner every single time. I think I'm telling you, I hope they put him in the cell with Luscious Leroy, because I think he be in the cell. He be Luscious Leroy cell for 10 years, cellmate for 10 years, he'll be reformed. That's it. Get him, I'm going to write them and I'm going to say, y'all, put him in the cell with Luscious Leroy and let him be Luscious Leroy's thing for 10 years. I bet you he'll be reformed. I bet you he will, because Luscious Leroy will show him he don't want to be who he think he is. Mm-hmm. Sure will. But see, if you put him over there with them little young ones that's over there on TikTok, they got their whole TikTok platforms and they got their whole internet platform, and they over there doing late night. Girl, I could probably go over there right now and they on late night live. I'd be like, well, hell damn, y'all ain't even got a bedtime and y'all in prison. I'm like, y'all ain't even got a bad time. It's almost 2 a.m. on the East Coast, and y'all up chilling, talking about some what up though. Who is that in the who is that in the chat? What up though, good? That's how they be, and the girls be like, you so fine. Drop your number and your location in the DM, and I'ma write you. I'm telling you, it be going down. What? I'm telling you, put him in there with Luscious Leroy. Put him in there with Luscious Leroy. That's why I hope he go. That's all I'm saying. Just give him 10 years in there with Luscious Leroy, and I bet you he'll be reformed. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, he ain't gonna. When he said, I'm gonna go out and call my wives, and Luscious Leroy said, you not gonna call nobody. He said, yes, sir, Luscious Leroy's son. He said, I'm going to go. Shut up. He said, you going to eat your cornbread? Yeah, Luscious Leroy is you going to eat your cornbread. Put him in there with him. Mm-hmm. Yep, let's see how much mind control Debo really got. Because, baby, if he get up in there, y'all, and he started a whole, he'd be like, I was exonerated. Because, okay, so I ain't gonna lie. Okay. He gonna get in there and he gonna find the most bitter baby daddies he can find, the bitter baby ex-husbands, the bitter men he can find. Okay, he gonna find the most bitter ones he gonna find, and that's who he gonna link up with. Okay, because then he can get them on the. Man, let me tell you what this. He already done spit that. He already got him a few people down there in the county that he done already spit that too. Like, man, let me tell you what happened. And then the hell of a lie, you know what I'm saying? Because I put it, she talking about, because I really ain't want to do it till that night. I really had just got through doing somebody else, and then I had to come and go and slang it on her so she could stay, and then she still ended up leaving, and then this is what she did, and now I got life. Now I got life. Now I got to do whole life, and now I got to be Luscious Leroy cellmate. I don't know how we get through this. So he done already told his story to somebody down there, and he might have won them over, y'all. I don't know. But like I said, now all of them wasn't as refined as Miss Thang over here. Miss Thang, she tried, and she was getting some little slick ones in on the judge too, and the judge wasn't really catching them. You know what I'm saying? The judge was catching them, but the judge was, I don't know. I don't know if she knew. She said, I don't know if I should challenge her because she looked like she might read. You know what I'm saying? She might read a book or two. You know what I'm saying? The other ones, the judge knew they didn't read. You know what I'm saying? The judge knew they didn't read real good. So the judge was like, they was reading a go dog go, and the judge was like, okay, yeah, I can say what I want to say to them. But her, she know how to really read. She read chapter books, so I got to be careful what I say to her. But the other two, yeah, they was reading go dog go, because I was like, and that little boy, that little boy, I don't even think he was reading Go Dog Go. I bet you if they asked him right now, go give me your cursive signature, he'll be like, what's cursive? I don't even think he know how to write it in cursive, y'all. Po little thing, po little tink tink. That's all I'm saying. I said, he sounds like Job Corps work camp. He might be able to get Zeus Network to he might. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying he gonna, I'm telling you, he gonna, if he get y'all, it's all gonna depend how. I'm telling you, he got life, y'all. Okay, he got 100 years plus 10. He's 41. Nah, bro, ain't leaving to no 161 years old. He just ain't 151 years old. He just ain't gonna do it, okay? He just ain't gonna live that long, y'all. I'm sorry for all you sisters out here talking about, I'ma wait on you. I'ma wait on you. Baby, you gonna be waiting a long ass time. Cause baby, he ain't never gonna get that. He ain't never ever gonna come around there again. So y'all can just let that be. He ain't coming. He ain't coming. He ain't coming, boo boo. He ain't coming. It's gonna be okay, girl. He ain't coming. So I just feel sorry for Polo Juju. Polo Juju. Cause now he gotta follow behind Queen Malia, who ain't got since God gave a ladybug. And I'm just, it's just all sad. It's just all, she can't even put two sentences together that make sense, but she trying to be the leader of the pack. But okay, now Shaka say, nah, I'm just saying what Shaka said, y'all, because Shaka call himself spilling all the tea. And Shaka said anytime you want tea, he can spill it because he know what the tea kettle is like, right? Because Shaka say that that the read that what's that boy name? Solar, aka Courtney, okay? That he owns the name Carbonation. I said, oh, he owns the LLC, the Carbonation, and all that. That's why they changed it from Carbonation, because they didn't, they didn't. So Shaka had Solar go and I guess patent the name and copyright the name and all that. Okay, so that's why he was trying to start up another Carbonation. He was trying to restart Carbonation. He was trying to re-kick off Carbonation. But my thing is this, and this is, I don't know. This is just on me. This just shows me that they just not a bunch of bright crayons. You know what I'm saying? And that because why if something got a bad name, okay, it's attached to a grapefruit charge, okay, it's attached to imprisonment, okay, it's attached to releasing all kinds of ugly stuff. Why would you go and want to buy the name? Why? Shit, I'd have been like, Carbon, what is that? That ain't no real nothing because it don't even have a real, don't nobody own that. But he gonna let Shaka Zulu talk him into going to get the name. Then Shaka Zulu said, well, don't do nothing with the name. When you get it, just hold on to it. You just don't do nothing, just hold on to it till after the trial. Then after the trial, we gonna come back and we gonna get your hoes back. That's what Shaka was saying. That's what Shaka was telling him to do. But now I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that. Me and Velvet, we gonna try to restart it up off of some different type of vibe stuff. But then while they trying to restart it up, we got the other baby mama now, because you got two baby mamas at the same time, because the kids is only what 2-3 months apart or whatever. Janae was pregnant, and then Velvet was pregnant, so the babies ain't that far apart, okay? And I'm just like, y'all still like y'all ain't getting. That's one thing y'all would. So if I could say, what's one thing that you think you learned from being in the coat? You gonna say how to pass around the penny, because that's all y'all been doing. How to write it. Well, y'all guess y'all both wrote a book. Y'all both started your YouTube. But this was all the stuff that y'all was doing back then anyway. I don't know. That's just me. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I don't know. I'm serious, G Pal. I am really serious. Like it's just nasty. And then y'all got these babies. Y'all got these babies. And y'all gotta be like, who your daddy? Hold on, mama, what was my daddy the night y'all made me? Was he Leroy? Or was he Nature Boy? Or was he Ilya? You know, like you gotta ask your kids who they daddy. I mean, you know, what personality was they daddy when they was born, when he whatever. You know what I'm saying? Really and truly, you can say he anybody. You can say his name is Leroy shit. And then when he look him up online and he be like, well, I don't see Leroy online, you be like, well, dang, your daddy done disappeared. You know what I'm saying? But if you be like, oh, your daddy's a Leo Bishop, your daddy is Nature Boy, he gonna look him up online and he gonna be like, what? Especially when he get old enough to know better, he gonna be like, he gonna come in there one day and gonna just be like, mama, you gonna turn around and say, what the hell you want, Willie? He gonna slap the shit out of you. I'm just saying, he gonna slap you just like that. What the hell you want, Willie? And he gonna slap the mess out of you. I'm just saying, cause it ain't no way they're gonna be like. Mm-mm-mm. But we gotta remember these women are victims. They are victims. There is women out here every day on some okay, all jokes aside, there are women out here every day that go through this that are victims to ain't shit as ninjas and all kind of men. Shoot, they can be Africans, they just ninjas, okay? They just ain't. So it's women out here every day that is subject to this, that go through this on some real deal Holyfield, that need support from other women, that need, but they need to listen. Y'all need to listen, okay? Y'all need to listen. If he start, you know, you watch for the red flags, ladies. Watch for the red flags. When you start seeing them, where is your antennas? Okay, put on your antennas. Okay, don't let them eyes be hazel for nothing. Ain't that what Cat said? Don't let them eyes be hazel for nothing. Put on your antennas. When you see these men and they start doing stuff or mistreating you and talking to you some type of way, and that is not love, baby. That is not love, okay? That he doesn't, you know what I'm saying, love you. He cannot be loving you, getting out the bed with you, getting in the bed with somebody else, and then y'all all getting in the bed together. Then y'all got to have a spiritual bath after 6 months. And then the only reason y'all had one is because y'all had a guest. And the guest said, ooh, y'all is some funky monkeys up in here. And so then y'all felt embarrassed and y'all had to get in the tub. That was it. And then he say, well, shoot, I don't know how to tell grown people how to take a bath. And so what should I say? And then it take another person to say, well, damn, why don't you just tell them they need to have a spiritual bath? So I'm like, damn, like y'all didn't think at one point you could be like, ooh, I need to go get in the bath. Mm-mm. I don't believe nothing y'all say. I just don't. I just don't. I understand you can be a victim, but you is one of them little kids, one of them little girls that the mama tell you to go take a bath and you go run the water and sit on the toilet. Yep. That's how all of you gotta be that type of woman to go somewhere like that and then just we have prefaces, ladies. Okay? We cannot be trifling like that with our bodies. We cannot. We cannot be trifling like that with our bodies. Mm-mm-mm. Just y'all. I think. Oh, I just think I'm just gonna end on that. I'm just gonna end on because I'm just really, it just really, 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 um, and then the first, and then you know what I can't stand is when you ask somebody something, and the first thing they say, I was stupid. I was just being stupid. No, 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 no. Okay, one, you can be stupid for just a minute, but at some point, the light bulb goes off. Then why did you still stay when the light bulb went off? Because I was in love. But you was in love with abuse? Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. And I tell people I did 8 years with somebody in prison, but I had a whole baby and a whole life. So what that tell you? I did me. I did me. Ninja, you in jail. You did what you did. I told you don't do it. You should have listened to me. You did what you did. I supported you. I did more than I should have done. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I still lived my life. You know what I'm saying? Got out of prison, tried to get you on the right road, helped you out, helped you get on your feet. You know what I'm saying? Then you washed your feet with me like the mat. Bet. One time, bro. That's it, and that's all. That's it, and that's all. You say on roofless, they outdoor showers. I'm just saying. I know a lot of communities and stuff. They have what they call bathe houses and shower houses. And I mean, okay, I was watching another community, and they got set times that they can be in the bathe. They can go to the bathe house and set days that because they got several houses on the community, so they got set days like house one can bathe on Mondays, and then they can bathe on Mondays and Thursdays, and house two can bathe on Tuesdays and Fridays, and you know what I'm saying? But I be like, damn, somebody gonna lose. If y'all got if y'all got more than 4 houses, somebody gonna be funky a few days. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna get the same amount of water on their tail. I'm just saying. You said the highest ain't playing the smelly game. Period. Nah, cause he be too busy in them booties. That's why the highest don't be playing that with his. And that's what I'm saying. Shoot, I feel like a Lilio Bishop was over there messing with over there talking to Tyler Perry, telling them how his thing went, and then Tyler Perry took the whole little thing and wrote Ruthless. That's what it seemed like to me. Because remember, they had the old lady over there with them and all that, everything too. I said, this is interesting. This is real interesting. And then they had somebody that was supposed to be invading them. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. After a while, I just got to be like, ugh. I just think after I just kept seeing the highest messing with all the men and stuff, that just got to be just. After that, I couldn't fool with it. I was like, Tyler, you just doing Team 2 merch. Like you could have did something else, Tyler, but you tell what you be thinking about. Allegedly, they said, I heard around the corner, down the street. That's what they saying on the block. That's all I'm saying. You see, what you laughing at? They don't know about that. They be so focused on using people, they miss their blessings every single time. Every single time. But that's okay though. Just imagine all them. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. They was like sometimes they'll just walk around naked, and I'm just like, And then they be outside most of the day and stuff. And I don't know about you. Sometimes I can go sit outside, but I am in Texas. Okay, I am in Texas, but I can go sit outside in the heat, and then I come in. I gotta jump in the shower because I don't sweat everything, boob sweat, whatever. So I can just imagine. I can just imagine. Just smell like cooked asparagus. Just nasty. I don't even want to imagine that, G-Pal. And then that's the thing, because I'm like, if these women, y'all say everything was natural, whatever, so what did y'all make y'all own? And then, like, I be watching it to certain communities and stuff. And I'm not trying to be offensive to, because there's a lot of Christian people and whatever, and Hebrews and whatever, and they live on all these communities and stuff. But it be like, and I believe in homesteading. I tell my family all the time, instead of us going and paying for other people's land, we gonna buy our own land. We gonna build us y'all houses on the land. We gonna have our own little city. If we want to, we can build us a store. We can build us whatever we want in our little city. That's how much land we gonna have. And that's our goal as a family unit. So when I think about that type of life, you know what I'm saying? Then I'd be like, okay, yeah, it could be people probably be like, oh, they think they're a little cold or whatever. No, you ain't coming on everything we done built, you know what I'm saying? But it's different when you go to somebody else's land and you get them all your money and you get them everything, and then you don't even know, they gotta say when you can eat, shit, and sleep. Nah, bro. Nah, not me. Not your girl. I just ain't built like that. Man. I don't think people should be built like that. Ruthless has changed up. Not many sex scenes anymore. The highest engaged to Ruth. G-Pow. You know what? I don't know why Ruth would want to marry the highest. Like I said, like the highest need to be going to jail. Now they done locked up. The highest. What is it? Who they done portrayed the character of? They done locked up. Who he was writing about. So then they need to lock the highest up on the show too. Child, that's a mess. Okay, that's what my mom wants me and two sisters to do: buy land, build some houses for all of us to live together. Yes, I'm telling you, that's the best way to do. Just live on the land. Like I tell my kids all the time, you can have your house over there. You have your house over there. You have your house over there. That way, when my grandkids, I can look out my window and see them coming, and I can go out the front door and jump in my car and hit the block on them. Man, I'm just playing. But I'm like, we all live together. We live on the land. It's our land. We ain't got to worry about nobody. You know, we ain't got to worry about next door neighbors. You ain't got to worry about nothing, paying other people for other people to get rich or to live comfortably. But you paying every day struggling to make somebody else live comfortably so you can think you living comfortably, but you don't own shit. Like, it just don't make sense to me, but that's just me. You said Ruth don't want him. Ruth was a madam. She's pimping him. Okay. I might watch it again now. I just gotta skip all the sex seasons because I was like, this is just getting out of control. I mean, Tyler was writing and he dipped off into his 50 Shades of Grey. He was like, he got dark on me. I said, God dang. I said, oh no, I can't watch this. And then one night I was watching it and my husband came in the room. He said, what the hell is this you watching? I said, exactly. I said, look. And so I was breaking it down to him. He said, he done got too dark with this. I said, yeah, he done got too dark with this. He need to come back to the light, Caroline. Come back to the light. He needs to come back to the light. I'm telling you, because it just ain't working for me. But y'all, I've been up here. I told y'all I was not going to be up here late. G-Power, see how you be acting? You be having me up here late fooling around with you at nighttime. I did not plan on being up here this late and shucking and jiving with y'all. But please, y'all, hit that like button. And it's marching into my 50 month, marching into my 50 March. Okay. We marching into my 50s. So y'all know I just been up here just shucking and jiving. And I'm gonna be up here shucking and jiving all month long. Sure is. Okay. But it's your girl, Sister Girl. Please hit that like button. Okay, on the way out. And I will catch y'all in the next video. Peace.
Love it, you know I'm perfect, so go ahead, drink up. I'm so glad we got to link up. Get to taking that off me. I got the plug, I made the coffee. Talking late night for you.